Are
Oh,
live. Hello, internets. I'm going to send out some notifications to other places that we are live. Meanwhile, the Zwid is going to entertain you with a story of their own failures.
yes. So it all started when I was born. That's when the failure started. One second, I'm pulling up KB stream. I don't see the live. Wait. I don't see it yet. Uh, okay, so I was exercising, a very dangerous hobby nowadays.
Yeah.
Uh, and uh, and I walked to the gym in my little neighborhood, and there was some lady on my machine, and I was like, doesn't she know that's mine? And so I was like, what else could we do today for exercise? And I remembered that I have a ripstick in the back of my car. So for those who are unfamiliar with a ripstick, it's basically like a little pole with some two wheels on them, and you move like a snake, and it pushes you forward. I used to I learned how to ride the ripstick as a kid, and I've ridden it on and off. I didn't touch the thing in maybe 2 years, um, except for to move it in and out of my car. So there I am, and I did a lot of ripsticking. I went to the nature trail by my house, and I ripstick past some people, and thought to myself, "Wow, they don't even have a ripstick. Lame." And then I went back to my house, the barrel, and I was going down this hill on the sidewalk, and I was like, I'm going pretty fast. I'm going really fast. I'm going way too fast. So I try to slow down, and there's this white picket fence next to me. It's about up to my shoulder blades, because I'm small. To regular people, it might be at their hip. Um, and so I tried to just do the thing where you kind of put your hand out and hit the tops of them to slow down. Oh man, did I not hit the tops? I
Ooh.
grabbed it.
Oh.
uh and I stopped momentarily. And then the transfer of momentum and physics happened. And then I hit the fence on my back, and then with my arms, and
Ouch.
then I kind of skid on the sidewalk, and then I rolled a little bit, and I stopped finally, and I laughed because that was a lot of fun. Crashing apparently. So I think there might be something wrong with my brain as well. That's a longer story.
Whatever's wrong with your brain is also wrong with my brain, because my first reaction whenever I'm in really dangerous scenarios like that is either all of my emotions turn off until the situation is done with, or I just think everything is hilarious. Nervous
I
slash accepting Joker laughter of the situation that's at hand.
I I laughed, and then I was like, I feel very alive right now. I was like, oh my god, I felt pain. It's the first
Yeah,
time
it's
I felt pain in
it's
a
the
long time.
adrenaline.
Ah. I got up and I was like, I want to fight someone. The next person that walks by, I'm gonna fight him.
You turned into
Um,
Tyler Durden.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
That's natural.
Um, but now I have cuts and abrasions on my legs, arms, back, and I might have a broken thumb.
Now, yes, that last part, the might have a broken thumb part, that sounds like something you should see a medical professional about.
Yeah, but I had D&D tonight.
Fair.
Yep.
I
It might
can't
I
just
wait
can't
be
for you
say
like
I
to
wouldn't also
sprayed.
make that decision. So
I
fair.
can't
Hi.
wait for you to
Swollen.
Hi.
go
Hello.
to the doctor and be like, "Oh yeah, why didn't I go get this done sooner when it happened? Oh well, I had an appointment. I had something
Mm-hmm.
else. I couldn't,
Couldn't wait.
call off."
Couldn't wait.
I'm gonna tell him I had D&D where I was starting an arms race, and it's very important to me.
I was starting World War I in D&D, and you have to understand, Doctor, this is severely important.
You just
Also
burst
high
into a
vis.
veterinarian's office like John Wick. D&D.
It happened.
Here's $600 in cash, no question.
But I had to walk like from the crash site. No one saw me, thank God. And my protective wear stayed on. My hat that I was wearing. I didn't have any protective wear, so I wore a hat. It stayed on.
Nice.
So yeah. And
Got
then I
the cool
walked
factor.
the half mile-ish back to my apartment. Bloody and cool. Everyone was like, "Oh my god, the guy, that squid right there, he's so cool. Oh my god, I want to marry him. Oh my god." That's how it went.
Mm-hmm. I believe it.
Definitely didn't get weird looks.
Well, they were weird.
That's my
because you were
story.
just so cool. They didn't know.
Yeah.
Know how to act.
They didn't know what to do with it, or they thought you had just gotten back from killing someone.
Yeah, it looks like I might have just like someone was like scratching my wrists trying to not be suffocated. Like, it looks like that. But no, it's just a fence post got jabbed into me. Yeah.
Jeez. What happened? I missed the start of this conversation.
I fell down today.
Oh no.
Going very fast on a ripstick.
Oh.
Zed
And
had
now
a
my
little
thumb
bit
might
of
be broken.
an accident.
I made a little fucky wucky
story.
and almost wound up in the forever box.
Oh no.
That's a wonderful thing to jump into, of Zed having a fucky wookie and went to the forever box.
Almost.
Okay, almost.
Yeah, they might have a broken thumb, allegedly.
Yeah,
we
I
don't
saw
know.
that. I saw that funny thing, and I found it kind of weird because squids don't have bones.
This one does apparently. Found that out today.
Squids don't technically have bones, but they have hard parts.
Yeah.
So the hard parts were broken.
What is the hardest
And
part?
also, just because you're squishy, I mean, you can get like the front of your tentacle ripped off. That would probably not be fun.
That would be most unpreferable by many.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially squids.
Especially squids.
Mm-hmm.
So
The boys taught me
is
that
here now.
bees-
Oh,
Yes,
Never.
hello.
welcome back, thieves. Okay. All right. Yay! That means everyone's here. Let me
All present and accounted for.
Let me stream the music to you all.
Play us a song, really.
I shall play you the memories of another world. If you wish to hear
Cool,
the
I
music,
don't
please-
remember it.
That's how it feels with trying to remember last Midas session.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
We got cannons, I remember
So
that.
to hear the music, please
Oh,
go
yeah, we
ahead
got
and
cannons.
jump into the click
An
the live
arms
button
race?
in Discord.
The creation of an arms race is starting, and Hooters was also started.
All right.
That's right.
Hooters from hell.
All right. I'm gonna give a recap, and then we're gonna dive into things. All right. Previously, on the Vault of King Midas, our heroes finally, after months, almost a year of adventure, had broken the seal on the Vault of King Midas after having slain the titular king. Now, wealthy with gold beyond their dreams, the party then returned to their base in the city of Muhit, on the continent of Istablon, and began to use the influence and power purchased with a seemingly endless supply of gold. Rosie and Alistair shoved around significant wealth to acquire a plot of land in the city of Muhit, and began construction on a maid cafe?
Yeah.
With a sinister secret
What
succubus lair
true. It's
in the basement below.
no, it's just
A
a place for
temple.
nice entertainment, and one could practice some religious activities if they desire. But like, that's kind of weird.
It's completely innocent.
It's so
If you donate-
innocent, Your Honor.
It's a temple to
If
an
you donate to the
archdevil.
highest
It
tier
is
of our
not
Patreon,
innocent.
you'll understand what it does.
Okay, look, maybe
But
you're not as
yes, you do have
nuanced as our
to subscribe
customers.
to Alistair's OnlyFans in order to get access to the
Subscribe.
succubus stuff.
For a minimum of 100 gold pieces on my OnlyFans, I'll show you what's in the basement.
Oh my god.
With
Or
only
you
the
could just
tier
sign
1
this funny little
subscription.
contract and give me your eternal soul.
Like, it's only
I mean,
look,
either or, whichever you prefer.
look, it's only one eternity, all right? What you think? Come on, there's like 5 other eternities to think.
Meanwhile, Rhea traveled to the city of Nahurun, where previously, in a previous life, Rhea had attended university before. Well, we don't talk about that.
Yeah.
Rhea has purchased a plot of land overlooking that old university, and on it builds her wizard tower where she plans to take students, forming her own college of magic.
Exactly.
With these constructions underway, the party sailed across the Sea of Avalon to Lysita, the largest city in the world. Now, here in Lysita, there are others have their own plans for their treasures. Kef has spoken before of planning to build a new wing to King's University, the finest school in the kingdom, in the old empire of Lysita, and dedicated to studying the seas in order to protect them from the void. But Kef has also suggested other plans.
Oh dear.
Uh-huh.
Of course he did.
When do Kev plans ever go wrong?
Never.
Honestly, never.
Mainly because
horrific
we haven't
effects.
suffered enough consequences for Kef.
One of them went wrong when I tried to give him mimic soap the first time.
That is true.
Yeah,
I thought
I
it
don't
would
think
spit me
one
out.
plan hasn't ended with a party member involuntarily being thrown into a dimension with a giant eye.
I mean, that's all to my plan.
Okay, but that is a war.
but that's a
thing is that
desirable outcome for
worked.
Kef, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, that worked because it was Kev's agenda to do such things. So
So it's relative.
it's relevant. Yeah.
Cuttle just
Now-
be like, eyeball man.
I just want to see.
Now, we join today with Willow, who has entered the gardens of a church of Apollo. Willow has invited Rhea to join her on this difficult meeting. Willow,
Apollo,
entered-
it's me.
Willow, you
Sorry.
enter these gardens the first time since your death. The first time since your death day, you
Oh,
find
no.
yourself back here, in a church you know as well as your home. This is not a secret place, nor is this a restricted one. This is a church where the faithful of Apollo gather to hear the sermons. But you know, the twin priests here are both associated with the Radiant Blades, the Paladin Order to which you were previously a member. As you enter, here, we change our theme.
Okay. Also, Hell Knight activated the orb moment.
Thank you.
That's right.
Let's
It was
go.
on this time. It was one of my people that did it.
Orb.
Let's see.
Egg.
It's been a
Rhea
while
turns
since I
to
did
Will.
this. I have to remember how to orb. There we go. Orb!
It's been so long.
Hi, Viv.
Everyone stand back, I'm gonna morb.
I'm gonna freaking morph.
Mom, watch out! I'm gonna morph.
I can't wait
Anyway.
till
Camera,
there's...
little more.
No, you see, I can't wait till the Morbius meme, like, a year or two later, and we get, like, we finally do Morbin jokes because it's funny to us, but people have, like, just started growing up the internet or, like, out of date of the Morb joke. So really, they're the ones that'll be behind, and we're the ones who are 5 streets ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I could not follow that logic at all, but I'm
You're
gonna go
5
with it.
streets behind.
I'm with you. I'm with you, Pam.
I'll
Yeah.
show you.
It won't be
behind.
funny until it's already been... It wasn't funny when it was new, but when it's been run into the dirt...
It's vintage. It's
then it will
vintage.
be
It's
vintage.
nostalgic.
Yeah,
fair.
like listen. Among Us was funny when it first happened, and then it got oversaturated and it was unfunny. And now we live in a post Among Us era where it is forever funny and immortal.
Exactly.
The same could happen to Morbius. I don't know.
And also, consider the classic Rickroll, everyone. Can we consider
Alternatively, a
classic
year from
Rickroll?
now, we won't even remember Morbius. I think that's probably more likely, just because statistically that'll happen. But it could be in Among Us. It could be
What's
in
up?
Among Us.
Hi, Viv.
Hi.
All right. But I've got.
That's
got.
sus
Hey.
right there.
Hey.
Do you think? Hey,
What?
hey, Viv, this isn't a home game. This isn't one of our home games. You can't just draw Among Us. Hey, I'm gonna take this moment over here to call out Vivian Vtuber, who will draw various Among Us in multiple people's maps.
There are so many
3
Among
weeks for
Us
this
in
meeting.
maps that we play with Viv. It's not
I
even funny.
think honestly,
I'm
the only
just
one
gonna
that
put
has
him
not
over
been
here with the. I'm just gonna put him over here with the angel sitting in the garden.
Beautiful.
having
Yeah.
suspicious
Heavenly
feet.
Tried to
Among
an
Us.
odd god.
But like, I'll be real. I think the only game Viv has not amonged is when I like ran a Mad Mage game, but also
Among
she's
Us.
suspected by other things to draw, such as
I'm
a
pretty sure
various
there's still Among
hands.
Us is in there.
Here's
I
the
could be-
here's the thing, Pan. I haven't drawn an Among Us yet.
Yeah. Hey, that implies if Fate ever decides we're actually gonna play that game.
Who knows? Anyway, shall we roleplay?
Yes.
Yes.
Good
So,
roleplay.
yeah, I think Rhea's gonna turn
I've
to
been
Willow.
such a bad squid. Oh, sorry.
You
Not-
almost
not
broke
that
your
kind of
thumb over
Not
it.
We,
that
we can
kind
have
of
that roleplay off stream later, Zed.
Oh, oh.
Whoa.
It's funny because it
Hello?
implies they'll maybe kiss.
Oh my.
Not before marriage.
Anyway,
Well, that's why you're married,
This is a
right?
Christian stream.
I can't get married till
Anyway.
marriage. I'm
So,
sorry.
Willow pulls Rhea aside over by this angel because it looks cool.
so
No other reason other than it
I'm
looks
all
cool.
close to the
All right. In that case, I need to move the Amogus.
No!
This angel is
No,
actually
the
here.
Amogus is like a fucking. The Amogus is like a moon. It just rotates around you. It can never get closer. It only goes like a
Psychological
specific
horror game.
To try to get to the close to the Among Us loses opacity, but the moment you're at a certain distance, its opacity starts coming back.
Okay.
So,
Rhea,
as Willow tries to pull Rhea aside, she goes around this corner, and she sees this entity.
Oh,
An angelic figure in armor, with golden eagle wings, sitting at a table, drinking tea.
I thought it was a statue. Oh my god. Oh god.
If I was there, I would get a date with them.
Will that make me burst into flames? Will
Willow,
even looking
please
at
make
this
a
burst-
Willow, please make a religion check.
Okay. What's on? Did something change? Okay.
Are you having difficulty accessing your character sheet?
It was just
Ah,
at the
there we go.
bottom. All of a
Nice.
sudden.
There we go. A 6.
Fuck yeah.
That's a fucking
Nah,
angel.
KB, can you acknowledge it as what it properly is?
But they don't have advantage, so it isn't.
But KB, it's a 6 and a 9. I don't want you to acknowledge that it's a 9. I want you to acknowledge that there's a 6 and a 9.
They all want
Just
things,
say-
Pan.
Everyone wants things, Pan, but we can't all get what we want. But this is a nice
I'm not
one.
even. We got it though. I wasn't even wanting it.
So,
Okay.
yeah, Willow, that's
So-
an angel, and you are too flustered at the moment to correctly identify which, rank of angel that this is, but it is an angel, and they tend to have abilities to, you know things. So, you might not want to stand next to it in case it decides to scan you.
Okay, so let's not do that. Let's actually
I know that
lightly
name.
nod and then go back up.
Let's not interrupt your
Let's walk away from this angel, big chillin'.
Oh, sorry.
I'd rather
sorry,
not
you.
interrupt your time. But, Willow, I must ask, why exactly did you bring me, with you for this? What are we doing here?
Rhea, I know what you've heard about my order, that we are sworn to appear good, but sometimes we are slow to act. It's what makes us different from the Glittering Knights. But these things we've seen with the Void, I don't know how they'll react if we have enough evidence. So I will need you to help me explain to them the true nature of what's going on.
Then I will do my best. I'm sure these scars upon my face can enlighten them as to what the threat is.
Scarface.
And Willow says,
Also, I'm not just going crazy. That was an angel, right?
it's more common around here than you think. You get used to it.
Okay.
I guess Big Chill, like, alright. Like, man, well, I guess imagine, like, you know, as, like, a disciple to, like, these knights or whatever, be like in the Vatican, you're in the Knights Templar or some shit, and some fucking, like, angels, like, Big Chillin' getting, like, a cafe order.
Just sipping a Starbucks.
And
imagine
Saint
you
Michael
get-
just at the Vatican Starbucks.
Yes.
Yeah. Imagine
One
you're-
Vatican Starbucks.
Imagine you're the Vatican Starbucks employee that gets an angel's name wrong.
Oh,
buddy,
an angel
you-
would be the biggest Karen on the eternal plane.
No, you see, it's not just a big Karen. They won't say anything yet, but the moment you die,
My God.
Eternal damnation, yeah.
no, it's like,
sorry.
yeah, St. Peter wants to call up a Michael? Michael? Oh, it's pronounced Michael? Oh, I'm so sorry.
Paperwork mix-up, what can you do?
I asked for no foam, now go to hell.
I asked for only water. I only asked for water and whipped cream. I didn't even want ice.
Oh my goodness. Alright.
All right.
Let's step into the sun temple.
As you enter the temple of Apollo, you see that there is a sermon ongoing. in order to not interrupt the proceedings, you move over and take your seats in the back. Willow knows these two people. We have... Both of them are clerics of Apollo. There is Lothair, the poet, and Dame Reyna of the Radiant Blades. Dame Reyna was a superior of Willow in her life before she was turned. Lothair does most of the speaking in the sermon, telling stories and relaying messages. The knight,
She cute as hell.
she's cute as hell, and also leads
Sorry,
the
cute as effin'.
congregations. Yes. And also leads the congregation in song. Eventually, as the clock moves on past noon, the afternoon sermon, as Apollo represents the midday sun, comes to an end, and people begin to mingle.
I have a question.
Yes.
I think we're all wondering it. Are these people celibate or like
Are they allowed to
specifically Dame Reyna? I'm just wondering because someone, my friend wants to know.
Well, okay, I
Mhm.
want you to consider
Well,
this. Zed,
I think that's a good question, Kef. But as you are a Zwid from, or a Triton, I mean to say, from far away, what would you know of what would you know of this religious order?
Zed Squid is asking actually.
hey, Zed, I want to be
It's
your
not
friend. I want to be your
meta-knowledge.
friend calling in here. If this helps, in traditional Greek mythology, Apollo is very much Zeus's son. So take that how you will.
All right.
like
That is a
Apollo's
good point.
basically like Zeus's son, and he's bi.
Now I got an answer.
Willow, Seth Hollow wants to know your location.
Morning,
I hit my head when I fell
you make
today.
a gift of prophecy or be turned into a flower after your inevitable death.
The answer is
Oh,
for
boy.
Radiant Blades who attain 30 AC, they are all molded into their armor like Space Marines. So there's
Like
nothing.
Master Chiefs.
Yeah.
Are they also chemically castrated like the Space Marines?
Yeah.
Cool.
Is there a
Alright.
spell
No.
called like Turn Element or something?
I'm just
Glad to know we're getting these biting lore questions out of the way.
Sorry.
Yes. They have future
Alright.
castration steroids and they use.
I'm just in a lot of pain. I'm feeling loopy, but let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
All right. So, with the sermon over, you are free to move around and talk to people.
Oh, who did we lose?
Oh.
Oh, did we?
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
But while
Oh,
that happened,
welcome.
Retromark very promptly adds that Apollo's got a pretty voice, which is very true.
Yes.
That
The prettiest boys.
that is true. That is true.
Go
He
back
was seeing
to
his
the
rockin'
young
pan.
boy.
Ugh.
All right.
Okay, so my Discord kind of glitched there first.
Hey, there's mingling.
Okay. Yes. So the sermon is over. People are standing around talking and going on with their business. And Vivian Vtuber just subscribed. Thank you, Vivian. Thank you for giving me money.
You're welcome.
All right. So
Oh,
the floor is yours, Willow.
All right, what's the
so
plan
Willow's
here?
nervous, but cautiously comes toward Irena and just stands in the middle of the crowd, see if what her reaction is.
Okay. I'll move you into the middle. Reyna is up here having a conversation with this girl. But as she is finishing up, she looks past her and she sees someone. And for a moment, she thinks, am I seeing things? And then she realizes that you are who she thinks she's seeing. She excuses herself from this girl, and she quickly makes her way up. Says, "It is you. Willow, I thought you were dead. They told us you were dead over a year ago and your body lost." How did you survive? Your phone going off?
Yeah.
I just imagine Willow and like in Kira like whoop 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 whoop.
Hold on, the god phone is
Have you
going
lost
off.
the ability to speak?
Just a second, I got a sending.
Sorry, my
I'm sorry,
parchment is vibrating in my pocket.
They speak Undercommon, so I guess it's a whoop 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 whoop.
Dearest Willow, this isn't Sims 4.
You're right, we've advanced. We're on Sims 3.
The rumors were only half true, I'm afraid. I only half survived.
She doesn't immediately take your meaning and says, "Well, I'm thankful that you're back. We should discuss. I want to hear everything that happened to you. Is this woman with you?" She
Yes,
looks
that's
to-
right.
This is
My name is Rhea Ionia Silverlight, at your service.
A pleasure to meet you. I am Dame Reyna of the Radiant Blades. I suppose I have to thank you for helping Willow return to us.
I suppose
Yes.
so, but Willow did help herself quite a bit.
Oh, don't sell yourself short. She has been a strong companion, me over the sea for many miles, and a good leader.
Why, thank you. Rhea smirks a little bit too much at the good leader comment.
Come, let me. We should let Lothair know you were here.
Okay.
And she goes over here and quickly catches Lothair up on what she knows. That Willow is alive and has returned to us with this companion, and has undergone some great struggle. Lothair also wants to hear about it. So, they take you away from the crowd as the churchgoers begin to slowly filter out, some going to stand in the gardens. A few are still hanging out in the building, but it is less populated than before. More privacy in your conversation is now possible. Lothair speaks. Dame Willow, It is a pleasure to see you again. You look, as radiant as ever. He is lying.
Cap.
We both know this.
Cap.
So you're still as modest as ever.
So, tell us, how did you survive, or who raised you? We had heard that you and those glittering knights were all slain.
Yes, we went to find the cave that we were told from the leads in Epilogue. We went thinking we would see a lone, weak vampire, but what we saw was something completely beyond what we could handle. It was a vampire in fine silk clothing, levitating himself as a troll came at us, and knights stronger than I've ever seen. They cut us down, and
Trap.
what he did to me, and Willow just tenses up and can't. Still has traumatic memories.
I'm sorry. Death is never an easy experience. You must have been found, though, yes? A cleric raised you?
The vampire raised me. And I curl up my mouth and bare my fangs.
Gasp and shock of horror from both of them.
Willow,
By Apollo, what has happened to you?
Willow puts up a hand. It's under control. Promise. Through much effort. I've come very far. Very long ways to try and reverse this.
I can attest to this. Willow is not given into the urge of wanting to draw blood.
Willow, you may have resisted the worst of your compulsions so far, but you've become a monster. Like, it's only a matter of time before you don't control yourself and someone else.
I'm aware.
You know what the books say. You know what we are compelled to do.
I know this is not a good situation. But Apollo, him or herself? It doesn't drop.
Themselves.
Yes, androgynous in the Apollo in the setting is androgynous, and they them is probably is. Although you could use either. You could use any pronouns for them.
Yeah.
But I would
Apollo-
default to they them.
Apollo himself came to me in a vision as I found Adam Don's skull and sanctified it, and she pulls it out, and
They look at it, and they can indeed see that this is a holy relic. The golden decorations on the skull, which appeared when the moment of sainthood happened, confirm that this is a holy relic. And the fact that you are attuned to it is massive benefits in your favor. And Dame Reyna
Gods,
and Lothair
gods
can
are
see
blessing
this.
me. Gods are blessing me to stave off this darkness as much as they can. It has to be for a reason.
Yes, I would personally take issue with the idea that it's only a matter of time, so to speak, until she loses control. She's done quite well. I wouldn't have such little faith in her.
They look to each other and say, "We must perform divinations," Lothair says. "Yes, this is an unusual circumstance, to say the least. A paladin of Apollo, whose existence is a blasphemy, but is still bound to holy relics of the sun. We need to ask Apollo what we should do."
Well, before you contact Apollo, I do believe we do have more important things to discuss. Is that correct, fellow?
We do.
More important than the state of your soul.
Perhaps the state of everyone's soul.
Not to be dramatic, of course.
Oh, please,
Do it.
be dramatic, the poet says.
Yes.
What do you know of the enemy?
Which enemy?
The
enemy.
enemy.
Given your confusion, I assume that's not very much, but that's okay. Not many people do know of the enemy, and, well, knowledge of the enemy itself is rather dangerous to come across.
Oh,
Though the Radiant
Intriguing.
Blades should be made informed of it. We have encountered on our travels something incredibly powerful. A vast darkness that hopes to swallow the whole of existence up. And that's one of the things that Willow here has helped fight with me against.
Dame Reyna says, world-threatening darknesses are not exactly uncommon.
Well, I do believe that it's a particular kind of darkness. We don't just mean like a metaphorical darkness. I'm quite literal. Do you see these scars that I have on my face? This was
You
caused
wanna
by
know how I
coming
got
into...
these scars?
Yeah, I know. I
was gonna
know.
politely
I'm
make
literally
a joke
the
out of
Joker.
that, but-
I'm literally the Joker.
And my
Finally, one of
mother,
us becomes
also
the
a
Joker.
Minotaur.
This is
I'm
Ray's
sorry,
Joker moment.
I'm sorry for the derail, but I couldn't
See,
resist.
I
Um,
know.
I dropped out of wizard college once.
You see, I started messing with the void.
And
Batman.
when I got to the void, I killed
It looked back at me, you see.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm having too much fun with that.
One.
Okay. Alright,
You
alright.
guys kill me. You guys kill me. I swear.
Where do you want to be buried?
On the moon. Anyway.
Okay.
I'll make it happen.
Sure.
That can be
thank you.
arranged.
Sweet. All right. Anyway, Ray is gonna say, I got these scars by coming into contact with the void, as we've come to call it. They're creatures in a force, so to speak, that they seek to just devour and erase things from existence. And they're incredibly deadly. Not specifically because of their strength, although they do have quite a bit of strength, but the nature of their being causes whoever's killed by their hand to quite literally stop existing, and all mention of their past is erased from the present. Their future never was and never will be. And they cannot be revived. So, naturally, it's a pretty big threat.
We have seen it.
Yeah.
We have fought it firsthand. And we have lost.
Shouts out to my boy.
Lothair speaks. Well, not to be too dramatic about it, but that is indeed a enemy worthy of the title. Something like that, I imagine, is the enemy of all of creation. Of all the gods.
Most certainly, yes.
I believe that Cauldron Dragave spoke of an enemy of all the gods. Most recently.
Yes, I do believe that Cauldron Dragave is also fighting against the enemy. I met him back in Evermore when there was an event where one of the enemies appeared in the sky and basically changed the sky into darkness. It was an ordeal.
Yes, we've heard of that.
Explain this to you, really.
We've heard of that. I think we have a better understanding of the picture now. So, is there a connection here between this trap that was set for Willow and this enemy?
I look to Willow, because I actually don't know. I'm clueless. I forgot that detail if that was mentioned before.
It was not.
Okay.
What if it
I
is?
I now believe the vampire that attacked me and converted me was Baron Zacharias from Epilogue. I believe what I saw. He can't be allowed to be an ally for the Void. We must do something.
Oh,
Okay.
He's not actually here. This is just I'm
Okay.
just showing.
I was like,
No!
This is Baron Zacharias von Holbeck, who
oh my god,
is
it's
got
got
the
conjured,
Alucard.
you'd be
I
who
driven
is
was
down.
conjured for the
Wow.
audience,
It's
who
Alucard,
is conjured
but
for the
straight.
audience
Oh
through the
god.
power of Willow's flashback.
No,
Yes.
if it was Alucard but straight, it wouldn't be Alucard.
That's why
That's
it's
true.
horrible. That's why
What
it's a
about
horrific
that screams
oxymoron.
straight to you?
Really his posture.
That's one flamboyant man.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, all
He's got a
vampires
cane.
are inherently bisexual, so
You're right,
Bite
you're
blast
right.
throw in hand.
you can't just be immortal and then
Look at those
still
pants.
be playing for a side.
You see, I think it was just, I don't know, there's like a British aura around him that makes him feel aggressively straight to me.
Is he
All
gay
All
or
British people are
European?
straight.
Straight or European.
He is both gay and European.
Oh. Anyway, well, for slaughtering those knights and what they did to you, I certainly agree that this Baron must be stopped. Dame Reyna says. But if he's a lord, he's in a difficult position. He may have other nobles he can call on for aid if we try and march down with troops. Not to mention, we'll possibly have to march through a war zone. The Duchy of Marity is on the brink of civil war, and they are between us and Ebonmore.
politics just this once.
I'm not saying that we don't kill him. I'm questioning how we go about it.
Yes, charging straight into a war zone is rather risky. Although, the risk of the Baron becoming in league with the Void is far greater, I would say.
Yes.
Well, that's unfortunate, but he may side with the enemy. And Willow,
Dame Myrna speaks and says, if the Radiant Blades condemn him as a vampire, then the other nobles should stay out of it. Especially if we can provide evidence. I'm not sure how we would prove that from only your word, but a condemnation from the high priests of the Radiant Blades should be sufficient to deal with the political situation.
All right.
But his
so
own
we-
knights will likely defend him. In order for us to declare him, an enemy of the Radiant Blades, to out him as a vampire, he will know we're coming. He will call up his bannermen, and some of them will come. He will have knights. That will make it difficult for a squad of knights to deal with, as I would.
well, we won't have just a squad of knights in a search party this time. I've come with enough money to contribute to bring the entire castle down.
You wish to build an army. Lothair considers. This will need a lot of gold. We will need to hire men. The Radiant Blades are not a standing army. We need to hire out muscle, logistics. We'll need ships to transport in order to avoid the duchy.
Rhea just kind of grins more and more as she's saying all of this.
You will have it. Please, this Baron. He may be the only one who knows how to cure me.
Willow. People have been searching for a cure for your condition for millennium. What makes you think he has it?
Because who would want to hide it more?
Well, I am not confident he will have any such cure, but regardless, I agree he should be dealt with. But you say you will pay for everything, but how do you have such gold, such wealth? What have you been doing this past year?
Crimes.
Rhea just laughs, like,
Don't-
out loud.
Uh-huh.
Don't
my.
worry about it.
Hey,
Don't
at
you-
least she's with the Willow, the most reliant, like, Ray and Willow. It's better than, like, if Rosie was there, like, oh, we stole it from, like, this corpse king.
Yeah. Rhea's just
Yeah,
gonna
hey.
laugh and just kind of like wave her staff. She has the Eye of Midas with her right now.
Yeah,
And she's
do we
just
still
like,
have Midas's head for some
she's just
stupid
gonna
reason?
twirl it around. No, I don't think we have Midas's head.
Because it would be so awesome if I had Adam's skull on one hip and then
That-
his head on the other.
Midas?
That'd have been so funny.
Show them that.
Oh man. So I'm just gonna twirl the staff and I'm just gonna set it down. Like, let's just say we came across some.
then. Then we'll put out the word. We'll start building an army. And we will lay siege to the castle of Zacharias von Holbeck.
Why, thank you.
And the camera dramatically pans up to the statue of Apollo, and then we cut from this scene to the city of Lacita from above, where we see over all the districts of the city. And then we zoom in elsewhere in the city, where we see our favorite squid.
His thumb, possibly broken.
Yes.
But unexplained until you watch the DVD extras, where you see the story of what happened to Zed Squid before filming this day.
And it's only unlocked after you complete the trivia mini game on the DVD.
Of course.
Okay.
All right, Doctor. Where do we find the Dr. Keth? Where in all of the city?
We find them trying to find Gemma.
Gemma. I would like to be the king, please.
We'll get there.
See you have positioned yourself near the foot for optimal steppy.
It's not. I just placed it there. I got it. My right hand hurts. I'm also at the end of the whip. Fine. There we go. Now I am optimal lap sit position.
Beautiful.
All right. Dr. Keth finds Gemma where he found her previously, in the fields outside of Ebonmore known as the Battleground, where she is drilling the soldiers of Ebonmore. An army that is constantly expanding and growing and training, despite the fact that the laws of their kingdom forbid its use at this present, except defensively at this time. Despite the seeming contradiction, they continue to train and drill and grow and expand. Led by a handful of retired high-level adventurers, including Gemma. Gemma notices the doctor standing off to one side of the field, and after giving some orders to the troops she's training, approaches and says, "Oh, I didn't think I would see you again."
Huh. I find your lack of faith totally founded. Well, it's good to see you again.
I take it things didn't go well in Iron Edge.
What was did you want us to clear out the knockers?
That was what we asked.
I found there that the knockers, well, if you were to return now, you might not even find them there. For reasons which I might know in-game. Do I know the King Oberon stuff?
I
don't know
if Rosie told you.
Did Rosie tell anyone?
Yeah, Rosie. After everyone heard the horn, did Rosie tell everyone?
I mean, she probably told Alistair, because Alistair's like her bestie, but like I don't think she would tell Kev, quite honestly.
Gotcha.
Because I don't
Well,
think
I'm just
Kev
gonna
is like
say
her
that you might not
gossip
find them there. Out of blind hope.
buddy.
We did not clear out the knockers. Instead, we went there for information, which was helpful to my true purpose. I told you last that there was a being of the enemy there, which now is slain. And Kef pulls out a void staff from his back.
She looks at it.
Here is her
Curious-
weapon. Do not touch. I
Of
hold it
course.
with cloth for a reason.
Cursed?
She took much more than just cursed. Corrupted. You might think this thing to be an abnormality of nature. No, it is not even of nature itself. It's, in my eyes, abhorrent, but ever so intriguing. We have slain that Void Witch, which would have been a problem for you, and I think with what forces you have here, and technically those knockers will be no problem to clear out in the future. We have cleared from the area the true danger from the town. I know it is not what we agreed on. However, I have killed the Void Witch. And I have something much more valuable to you than a small mining town, which I would like to discuss with you and Zeniel over dinner again.
Well, Zaniel's very busy, but I think we can arrange something.
Perhaps a demonstration for your intrigue. Kef pulls out a rock, a beaker, and a little bit of gunpowder. Loads the gunpowder into the beaker, and then puts the rock, and uses shocking hands to try to ignite the gunpowder.
Ooh.
Shocking grasp. Does it work?
I mean, the glass would superheat it, wouldn't it? With electricity?
Yeah. That makes sense. Alright. I mean, I guess it depends on how it's, well,
You want to, like,
okay.
compose a skill check or something?
Yeah, make an Arcana skill check, Dr. Cuff.
Let's go! Arcana.
Arcana.
Huh!
Shame about that intelligence.
Let's go!
So the rock isn't quite airtight in this
Ooh.
thing. So all you really create is a flash of spark and smoke as the gunpowder burns up. Gemma, being a high-level magical adventurer, is not super impressed.
Okay, so, didn't work
What
like I
was
thought.
that?
But, let me think. Fine. Watch this. Kef takes out a little baggie of, gunpowder,
Mm-hmm.
throws it up in the air a little bit away where there's no one around.
Mm-hmm.
Baggie's think like a sandwich bag full.
Alright.
Alright, watch this. He throws as high as he can, then he casts Thunderbolt
Oh!
on it.
Lightning bolt?
Lightning Bolt, yes.
Yeah.
Watch out! Level 3 summit.
Yeah.
Lightning Bolt.
Let it go!
Gemma looks at that and says, "That was quite a significant explosion."
Yes. Now imagine that. behind a compressed object. I'm sure you know that explosions expand. It's general science. At least it was in my studies. We noticed that explosions in buildings made the windows go boom. Therefore, we assume the air might have done that. So imagine that in a tube with a projectile against a castle.
I suppose that could work, but how
I've seen it
difficult
work.
is But this material, that alchemical bag you exploded. I mean, how much?
Oh, trivial.
Some.
It's in the very ground you walk on.
You are joking.
I am not. It's all naturally occurring substances. And I have the recipe. And schematics for what I told you about the projectile.
I think
I think this
Zaniel
would
will.
bolster.
I think Zaniel will move you up in the schedule.
Let's go.
Arms race. Arms race. Arms race. Arms race.
Of course, for this information, I only ask for a few things. This is a significant increase to your military capabilities, and I think what I ask in return is a modest reflection of that.
What you were asking for, you will need to tell to Zaniel.
Yes.
He is the general.
Okay. What
Come
time
to
should I
the-
pick you up? Oh, what time should I meet you there?
Meet
And where
us
are
in
we
the
meeting?
council- Meet us in the council district tonight. At 7 bells,
Okay.
and she gives you an address and a room number.
Oh, let's go.
It's not as
Also,
sexist
do you know-
as that sounds. I didn't mean to
Oh.
make it sound
Oh,
sexy.
well.
I know.
Oh, also-
Not that kind of room number.
Also, it is room number 69. Damn.
It's
Also, I
68.
want to start a school,
Ah.
or maybe like a branch of the Wizard College. How would I go about doing that?
That's not under my jurisdiction. I think you should. If you wish to make a donation to the university, you should talk to the dean.
Gotcha. Okay. Can I have a recommendation letter?
Maybe we'll see how tonight's meeting goes first.
Okay.
Yo, Dean. This weird squid gave me a recipe to make boom powder. Highly recommend.
Sincerely, the I don't know what her title would be. Master
We're
trader
also-
of the Lycidid army.
Also, I have much more significant information on the enemy. However, I fear that sharing it might put your lives in danger. And I know that you are great adventurers, but still, to lose you would not go well for the people of Lysita, and therefore, by happenstance, not go well for me. So I'd kind of missed you, I guess. Also, can you write your name in this book? I want your autograph. Kev takes out his book of shadows.
Mm-hmm.
It'll allow
if
us to stay in touch.
Oh, mysterious Caribbeans.
Alright. She has made an Arcana check and confirmed that this is indeed a book of Farscribe. And Gemma will sign her name. You may now
Let's go.
You may now send to her brain by writing in your diary.
Dear diary, Gemma's like really cool.
Meanwhile, Gemma's thoughts appear. Why are you sending me this? Stop.
Intrusive thoughts, comma positive.
Man, I wish
Yeah, that
real
reminds me of the
intrusive thoughts were
chest.
positive. They just keep telling me to kill my neighbors.
For me, it's either very like brutal or just like a vision of a beehive with like suspenders going. "No, I'm just a humble beehive."
I remember you telling me about the humble beehive. I love him.
Yeah. No, my intrusive thoughts are very wild because I don't know if I'm getting like they're being mean to me or if they're just like. So we put words together today, and you're gonna have to listen to them.
That's just called having ADHD.
This is very true. Oh.
Oh, and I have different music for this.
Where's that nice like lounge music for like around a fancy restaurant music?
Oh, that's not what
Oh,
I
it's just
playing.
like the Soul Eater music, like ba 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 ba. It's like a jazz club.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad Swing Brain went, Kev. You went directly towards like, hey, Pan will like this.
Soul Eater is my favorite anime.
Yeah, very good choice.
Very, very choice. High good taste.
High good
Yeah,
taste.
yeah.
We all shake hands.
Good taste, good
I
taste.
see
good
you
taste.
are people of class and culture as
Yeah.
well. Okay,
All right.
I
So-
see Zenale, and I come up to his mid-thigh in height.
Yes.
People think we're an odd family.
Dr. Kef,
A very soft child.
you follow the instructions Gemma gave you, and you find yourself at a very impressive building, with sort of Roman-style architecture, and a statue of Apollo, depicted as a god of war, next to a grander statue of Athena, as the goddess of civilization. And as you enter this building, you quickly realize from your previous experience as a soldier of the city that this is one of the army's central offices, as it were.
Nice. Kef
And
took some time to change into his nice Atlantean tunica.
Mm-hmm. And the room number takes you to, well, a conference room where Gemma, Zaniel, and other NPCs not significant enough to have tokens are sat.
All faceless.
I just looked to the left to the other picture, and that guy's still pondering the curse
Still
door.
pondering. You see, because we
Takes a
talked about
long
Soul Eater,
time.
because we made a Soul Eater joke, they're just like all like the weird gradient purple, not even fully colored.
All the gradient people.
Kef walks up to
All
the
the
conference table
gradient
and sits in a chair that is far too large for them.
Mm-hmm.
Head sticking over the table-ish.
Ish.
Let me,
Daniel
and then
looks and says, Gemma tells me you have a new weapon.
yes, behold! Watch this. Zed takes out a beaker and a little bit of gunpowder and loads a rock into the beaker. Tries to do the demonstration.
This time, Kef realized this a mistake from before about the seal being insufficient. And so
Put a little cloth in there before the rock.
Mm-hmm. And then, making it all airtight, you ignite the gunpowder, and So, I'm skeptical about whether that this would propel the rock or just break the beaker. But
I'd say it would propel the rock and probably also break the beaker.
well, I know your background, so I'm gonna trust you on this. This once. So yes.
Don't make your barrels out of glass, kids.
Yeah, but it
A
goes
beaker
off.
can take a little bit of propulsion.
And poof, it shoots the rock. And Zadniel says, "An amusing demonstration, alchemist."
I am actually a warlock. But imagine this scaled up to the size of a shot put ball, or like a small boulder of metal, placed inside a cylindrical container like the one I just had, packed with my Z powder. It will go my Z powder, as I call it.
Me when I'm about to use a very powerful move in Pokemon Sun and Moon.
Z powder.
It will cause projectile to go zoom, therefore Z powder.
Super powder.
And cause
Oh my god.
significant damage. If this were to hit a person, that person wouldn't be there anymore. If this were to hit a wall of a castle, well, with a few strikes, you can bring it down. I have full schematics, recipes for the powder, which isn't magical at all. I imagine elements of it are in this construction of this very room we sit in. And also, the nation of Muhit already has possession of this, full capabilities to use it, and advanced schematics to replicate such processes, and they're already in testing. However,
Slight note, something Dr. Kef wouldn't have gotten wrong. It would be, it's the city of Muhit, but the nation of Istablan.
I don't know geography.
Yeah, I mean, I heard they changed it from Constantinople, so you're fine.
Or whatever that place is. They already have it. I don't know your guys' relation, but I would say that if I were faced up against this force, and I had a previous alliance, and that alliance wanted to be broken and taken over, I wouldn't stand much of a chance without it. It's nice that your allies have the same armaments. You can assure mutual destruction that way, and it won't be one-sided.
One of the faceless war pigs in the background slams his fist to the table.
Going.
And says, "If the king of Istablan has these weapons, then we must have them too. Otherwise, the Empire will never rise again." Another
Oh
says,
my gosh, it's just like in Star Wars.
another general is dismissive. All he has showed us is a parlor trick. We have no way of knowing if these weapons actually scale up to threaten castle walls, as he says.
My dearest
ridiculous.
Gemma, you saw a much bigger demonstration.
I did. He took a satchel of it, and it made a much larger explosion when ignited with electricity. I don't know if it could blow a hole in a castle wall, but it could. I wouldn't want to stand next to it. That's for sure. There is potential, I suppose.
If a bigger demonstration is necessary, we can make a makeshift hut out in the battlefields, and I'll make it explode with my Z powder. If that's necessary.
A demonstration, then.
Okay.
We will construct a series of targets for you. And if you can demonstrate the potency of your Z powder and this weapon design, then we will consider working with you.
Gotcha.
I love the
Well,
powder.
I
It's so
have
good.
an operational. They called it a cannon
It's fun.
out at the dock. One that we procured from Muhit. I guess we could go there now, but we'd have to set
It's
up a target,
late.
and it's on the water. It is late.
And it
Tomorrow.
would be very loud.
Tomorrow, bring your cannon to the battlefield, and we will see what it can do.
We'll see
Okay.
how worthy it is.
I will bring it there. And with it, my asking price. Good
He
day.
smiles.
I shall see you tomorrow. As we transition real quick, I need to go do something, so I need to step away for like a minute.
Okay.
Okay.
We will transition to someone else while that transpires. And we'll get back to you tomorrow. Meanwhile, while all this was going on, let's see what the Team Chucklefuck was doing.
Ah, yes,
Team
Team
Chucklefuck.
Chucklefuck. So,
Right.
I don't... Yeah, hi, it's us, Team Chucklefuck. It's our hour now. So... I don't know about Alistair, but I kind of want to do some shopping.
Basically, the only thing that I had in my mind for what Alistair would be doing in this epilogue would be shopping, so...
Oh my god, we're going shopping!
Bestie, we're going shopping!
Hey, oh my god! do you want to do your shopping first, or do you want me to do my shopping first?
You can do your shopping first.
Okay.
'Cause
All
I
right.
feel like
I've
you have
returned.
more specific ideas of what you want to shop for.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm just kind of
So-
vague, whatever I find.
I believe I've already talked to you all about it, but I'm going to go ahead and let everyone in chat or listening in the future understand how shopping for magical items works in the world of heroic adventure. Basically, we are using the rules from Xanathar's Guide to Everything in the downtime section, which means that you have to spend 1 week to make a single check to search for magical items. Making the check to find magic items for sale requires at least 100 golds spent in lifestyle. This represents you, like, going about and talking to rich merchants and attending social events and basically everything involved in getting to know the kind of people who have magical items to sell. Because there is no wands are us. Magical items are all...
Damn it!
Magical items are all bespoke, singly crafted, artistic items, and they pass through families as heirlooms or get, sold by individual adventurers. When it comes to purchasing them, you basically have to find someone who needs gold more than they need this unique magical item. Now, finding a specific magic item, if you say, oh GM, I want a +1 sword, please let me buy a +1 sword, how that works is you have to declare that up front, spend your 100 gold, or more, we'll get back to that, and then make a charisma persuasion check to represent how good you were at meeting the right people over this time. The DC of this check is dependent on the rarity of the item. A specific common magic item is a 10, 15 for an uncommon, like the +1 sword in our example, 20 for rare, 25 for very rare, 30 if it's a legendary artifact. If you're trying to like buy a
like a sacred
holy,
relic at like the
like if you're
fucking-
trying to buy like a holy avenger to give to Willow because you just love Willow.
What do you mean? I want the Holy Avenger. I rose. Don't worry. I'll invest in 1 level of Paladin to make it worth it.
I think you really got to get 2 so you can get smites, right?
But what if I just want to have the Holy Avenger?
I suppose,
really
I
should.
think-
I really should have wrote Rosie a grocery list.
Hey, to be fair, I have a grocery list. Me, Pan Naps.
Anyway, if you hit the DC, well, whether you hit the DC or not, there will be a randomly provided list of magical items depending upon your check. I may not use the actual table here. I may, well, for this group, I will just sometimes I'll like lower it. Like if a party's just trying to pick up like an uncommon magic item and they get the table that's filled with rares, it's like, well, you can't. I know you can't buy any of these. So
But now we can.
But now you guys just have all the money in the world. So like I could roll a legendary magical item, and if you pooled your money, you might be able to afford it.
Cloak of always extensive billowing.
That's a common magic item. You could just have that, or you could buy that for like.
What about when
less
it
than 100 gold.
billows? It distracts CR level 20 and above people.
I know, but only
in that case,
like Alexi's
that's-
like goes like, hot damn, but like if you give it to like a minefield, like I don't care about this, I don't understand fashion.
Cloak of DM replacement.
Right. So,
yeah.
Cloak of
right.
Wish.
And the other thing I was going to point out is you can spend additional gold for a bonus on the skill check. Every additional 100 gold spent beyond the first 100 gold gives you an additional plus 1. So, if you wanted, say, an uncommon magic item that's a DC 15, you could spend 1,000 extra gold for a total
You get a
of
plus 10.
Right. So you would have and which would strongly increase your chances of getting that specific item.
Right.
So, Rosie, you have a shopping list. I know what your number 1 item is, but please tell chat what it is you are shopping for.
Alright, so I'm shopping for 3 things. And I'm gonna start with one I don't think is considered magic item. So this one may be the easiest one to get.
Okay. If it's not a magic
First
item,
off-
probably just buy it.
Yeah. But like I just know one thing I really want is armor for Bubbles. Cause we've learned Bubbles needs armor.
Sure
Yes.
have.
Yes. Okay. Well, Bubbles is, while a slightly unusual horse, is mostly horse-shaped. So this is simply a matter of going to an armorer and plopping down the requisite gold.
How much would the requisite gold be?
Whatever the rules say for horse smarting.
Wow, I'm glad you said that. Because out of all the things I looked up, didn't look that up.
Okay. Let me ask Google.
Because like
Barding,
I know I've seen
D&D Beyond.
Horse
Barding
armor.
is designed to protect animals, blah, blah, blah. Any type of armor can be purchased as barding. The cost is 4 times the equivalent armor made for humanoids and weighs twice as much. So, just choose a human-type armor and multiply the cost by 4.
Okay. I'm put on the stand here, Your Honor.
Plate
If we
mail.
got like scale mail, its AC would be up to 16, which would be pretty good. That I think would be relatively cheap. Let me double check. Thankfully, I'm on fucking
What?
Wikidot.
Bubbles isn't worth 6,000 gold for you to get,
I'm thinking
full
about his
plate?
speed. I don't think he's strong enough to have full plate mail. Oh, he is actually. He is.
Yeah, He's
See,
a
I'm
horse.
sorry. Sorry, I'm just vaguely aware that full plate armor or like chainmail just has a weight requirement and debuff speed. So yeah, let
no,
me.
The
Chainmail armor
requirement's
buffs
only
me the
15 for...
second fastest horse in the entire game.
Let's see.
I mean, they will have disadvantage on stealth. That's constant. But
Yeah.
I mean, they're a aquatic unicorn. They're not exactly like subtle.
Let's see.
They
You know
go
what?
fast and they
Are
hit
you
with
trying to
wings
be
with
subtle?
horn.
Guys, do you think we should spend 6,000 gold on a cool as fuck horse armor?
I'd say sure.
It's your
What
money.
else are you gonna spend your gold on?
Do you think that Rosie would be
I mean, you did
responsible with
already
her money?
spend. I mean, you might want to keep some of that gold for upgrading your maid cafe. Like, I mean,
That
what's
is
more
true.
important, upgrading your spy network or keeping your horse friend alive?
I really like having my horse friend alive.
Never another quadless. Save that horse.
I really
Yeah, you're
like
right.
being alive.
Bubbles looks at Rosie, and like Rosie's like debating, like, what should I get? Bubbles telepathically, I sure do like living. Woo!
I
Very
sure do hate
convincing
being
argument.
stabbed.
Very convincing argument. Your Honor, I would like your biggest armor, please. And I will invest the 6,000 gold.
All
You know
right.
what? We still have like 50k.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Well, that will take a
6,000
time to
already.
put together, but by the time you're done with your magic, you just do that before you go magic item shopping, and
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
it'll be done. But it'll be done by season 2 easily.
Mhm.
So no need to worry. When next there is combat, Bubbles
We'll
will
have
be in shining
fucking-
place.
But yes. So, hey, I'm gonna ask you this.
I'm gonna go
my
ahead and
good friend Lux.
change their character sheet right now while I'm.
Thank you,
Yeah.
my good friend Lux. Do you think I should go for fashion or flexing first?
You know me. I'm going to suggest that fashion comes first and foremost always.
All right, cool.
I'm gonna
So,
grab a soda. You guys discuss your strategy.
okay, well, I'll wait then because I want you to know what I'm shopping for.
Oh right, I could just buy an infinite amount of costumes. I could have a costume
Oh, and you
for
could
every
buy an
situation.
infinite amount of costumes.
I could just be like, you know what? When KB gets back, I'm gonna be like, KB, I'm gonna level with you. Can I just buy like a hundred, like a?
You should get a bag of
1,000
holding, man.
costumes?
Yeah.
We should get-
Yeah.
we should-
Yeah.
You should just get a bag of holding.
Hi,
Just like invest in that
chat.
shit.
Hello, everyone in chat. Hello.
Hello. We're
Actually,
talking
I think
directly.
I will be looking for a bag of holding.
So you can put all your costumes in. You can put 500 pounds of costumes in there.
Yes, I need a
I'm
bag of holding so I can sell
Alright.
my costumes.
Hi, back. I'm Zed.
So, because we've gone for fashion, one thing I really wanted to think about for like Rosie Season 2 is I want her to have sick rose-tinted glasses, and I want them to be lenses of charming.
Ooh.
What's more charming than a rat?
Yeah,
Let me take a look.
because I just think that's neat.
It's fully round.
I want matching sunglasses. Mine don't have to be magic. They can just be
They can
like
just match.
they're just
Hey, you can
matching.
get some, you
Yeah.
can get some from the Orb Man. He looks like he's got some.
Alistair has like heart-shaped sunglasses.
Rosie
I
just
love
has like I have a physical pair over here, but there's like big goofy like probably a bit too big. I would imagine ideally if all works out, probably a bit too big for her, but like it works.
Yeah.
All right.
But I think I'll
Yes,
invest.
so-
For finding this, I'll invest 600 gold so I have a modest +5 to it.
Mm-hmm. On top of your persuasion check, whatever that is.
No, because my charisma's -1. So it's gonna be a 5
Oh.
total with 600 gold.
I always forget
Right.
that Rosie has negative
Well, remember
charisma.
that's you also have to spend 100 gold just to make the check.
Oh, you're right. So it's 700.
So-
Thank you.
So 700 to get a plus.
Got it. I have
All right.
calculated that, and I will roll the +5.
All right.
So that's a +5 in drip.
No!
Okay.
Oh, that's tragic. That's so
Could we add a
tragic.
bardic inspiration to this, bestie?
I don't know if that's gonna save it.
Bardic inspiration is very situational, but if if Alistair was accompanying you for the entire week, and therefore not making a check for themselves for the same week, they could have given you a bardic inspiration. But if Alistair's going to make their own check, then no.
Sorry, bestie. I need to try to get my bag of holding.
Get it.
The good news is that you still do get some things, and a
Right.
6 puts you on the magic item table B,
Cool.
which unfortunately the lenses of charming are not on, so you have a 0%
I wouldn't think
chance of getting what
so.
you wanted, but you'll get some stuff. We're gonna get you 2 magic items. Please roll a D100 twice and tell me the results.
Alright. I'll copy paste that.
$92.
Hear me out with the 92. Can I get the line?
That's not how that works.
I know.
And a 14. What is... I'm not familiar with this item. Let me take a look.
What's this? Oh, the lens of charming?
Oh, all right. All right. The first ones you find are, this is being sold in, a somewhat shady establishment in the world's port. It seems to be a suit of surplus, or so the seller says, armor crafted for the Marines of the Lysita military. This is a suit of mariner's armor of leather, of studded leather. It's sort of like a leather wetsuit with decorated with shells and fish motifs in the studs. The seller tells you that while wearing this armor, you have a swimming speed equal to your walking speed, and if you go unconscious, it will cause you to rise to the surface automatically. And he wants 600 golden pieces of gold for this light mariner's armor.
I think I'll buy it because that's good for almost any one of us to have.
As pirates who
Yeah.
the ocean.
Yeah, especially
next time someone needs to go in the water, Keth doesn't have to go alone and risk being eaten by a dragon.
I will buy it.
A water weird.
It's purchased.
Yes. Okay. You have a suit of mariner's armor made out of studded leather.
All right. What's the
All right.
other item?
A 14. A potion of greater healing.
Ooh.
Ooh.
And I'll just multiply
What's
it
that gonna
by
cost?
50. 250 gold.
We can get that. We can get that easy. 250. That's nothing.
All right.
All right.
Then you have a potion of greater healing.
How much greater healing do again? Is that?
I can never remember the
Is it
the order they go
Is it
in.
like
superior or
D4 or?
44 plus 4.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Alright, so that is Rosie's shopping trip. You did not get what you wanted, but there were some nice things on the shelves anyway. You know,
Yeah.
it's I've had shopping trips like that. You didn't get what you wanted, but you got a lot of other
I got
things.
useful things. Frowny face.
Aww.
Meanwhile, Alistair is having their own shopping adventure.
I
Alistair,
sure am.
what item, if anything, are you looking for specifically?
I am
Or are you
looking
just
for a
looking for
bag of
random stuff?
holding.
Bag of holding, a very sensible, practical adventuring tool. I wonder if this party will also fill theirs with hunting traps. A joke that no one here will get, only me.
No, I'm not playing a thief rogue, KB. If I was, then absolutely.
The ranger in one of the other campaigns as a bag of holding that's just filled with 500 pounds of hunting traps.
Hey, it's better than one of my necromancers because it had corpses in them.
It's a good way to hide a body.
It sure is. They don't need to breathe.
Yeah.
Oh, they did use the bag of holding to to stick a bunch of skeletons in it that that one of the wizards made, and then they like used that as a skeleton. They like dumped all the skeletons out to fight goblins. It was good. It was good. Anyway, Alistair. So a bag of holding is an uncommon magic item. So you will need to spend 100 gold to make the attempt. And you will be looking at a DC 15 charisma persuasion check. Are you going to spend any extra gold for a bonus on this roll?
Sure, why not? Let's just make it almost impossible to fail. I'll spend 600
your
gold, and that will...
persuasion's already a +9.
Yeah.
So... Yeah.
I'll do a +5, so that would be 600 gold in total.
Yep.
I'm just doing math so I can update my gold counter. Okay. And so it'll be this +5.
So, alright.
27.
27. That was going to get you magic item table F. But yes, so first things first. Let's give you all of your options. So first, you absolutely find a bag of holding for sale. And the price tag is 400 pieces of gold.
Sold.
A very reasonable amount, I think. Now, you're also going to get 4 rolls on magic item table F.
Oh boy.
Please give me 4 D100 rolls and tell me the first result. If you get a 76, Rosie will be happy.
Unfortunately, none of
Rosie
those
is
look
not
like
happy.
a 76.
I
First
do
one
the
is
Yakuza
50.
slam desk.
All right. Let's see. So first we have a Trident of Fish command.
Oh!
Oh!
Fish talking
I'm
walkie.
pretty sure that's an uncommon magic item.
Who wants to be off?
It's the low price of 100.
It's 100 gold.
Nobody
Why
wants
not?
to command. No one wants to command fish.
Oh, if you buy
Money
it for
was-
me,
You can already talk to
I'll
Fish,
pay
man.
you back. I'll pay you back.
No, I definitely, like, when you said that it was a trident to fish command, I'm like, I don't care if Alistair wants this. Alistair is going to give it to, Calf.
That's
So,
amazing.
Oh,
I will,
Alright.
I will certainly spend 100 gold for that.
It's like when you
Alright.
see something hideous in a gift shop, and you're just like, yeah, that's on theme for me.
The next is an amulet of proof against detection and location for 600
That is
gold.
reasonably expensive.
That is
Reasonably
pretty expensive.
But it protects you from being scryed upon.
So we guarantee no one would be spying on one of us.
Mm-hmm.
could it protect you
The problem
from
with
just human level threat?
It protects you
let
from
me
being
read it.
spied on.
So if a god were to look at you,
while wearing this amulet, you are hidden from divination magic. You cannot be targeted or by such magic or perceived through magical scrying sensors. It would not protect you. It's only an uncommon magic item. It would not protect you against the eyes of a god.
gotcha.
It would
Huh.
protect you against anything that would be said to be casting a spell. So that would include, servants of a god.
Yeah, and basically, again, it's pretty good unless one of us are able to scribe, but we're not going to be able to scribe for a hot minute.
I will see what the
Rhea
other
could
items
scry if
are
she just
before
went
I
and got a
decide if I want to
scroll
buy it or
of
not.
the thing, and then
All you have to do is magic item shopping.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I should.
All right. Yeah, so that's there. You don't have to decide right now whether you want to buy it yet. You can see what other items are available. 66.
I would like to see my what's behind the other two doors.
A suit of adamantine chainmail.
Oh,
Oh,
Uh-huh.
Which will have a cost of 1d6 times 100 for the adamantine, plus the cost of ordinary chainmail, which is 75. So plus another 75.
Cheap.
oh my god.
Apparently this armor is... apparently the seller is desperate, and desperately needs gold.
Damn.
And is giving it
This
away
is-
for a steal. If you want
Discount
it.
bargain
It is
bin
heavy armor,
adamantine.
What type of armor is it? Oh, the man
so- Chainmail. Chainmail.
Damn it,
Chainmail.
oh, fuck.
So it is heavy armor.
Hey,
Now, if
Consider-
for anyone who doesn't
Like-
know, the advantage of being adamantine is that you are immune to critical hits. If you're
Yeah,
critically hit,
Oh.
you only take normal damage.
yeah, so basically, this would be like, does Willow want higher AC, or does Willow
Yeah.
want protection?
And Willow
First-
stuff this under her chin.
Dude, I feel like with that steal, though, we could at least give it to Ingrid.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
Yeah. I think I'll
That's
buy
true. You
this
could
for
give it.
one of
You
the...
could give it to Ingrid and help. Captain Mommy be immune to critical hits.
I'll give it to
Um,
one of the team.
Yeah, Willow. Willow cannot combine this with her plate armor. She has to wear one or the other. So your choice would be, higher AC.
It only takes
or
10
immune
minutes to
crits.
remove them, I think.
Yeah, so you can't switch between them on the fly. That would be silly. But
10 minutes, very historical.
mhm. Yeah. So yeah, you can't wear it. You can't layer it with your.
You can wear it, you can switch out between rests.
Yeah, but like, what you would do? There are very few situations where you would be like, oh, today feels like a day where I'm gonna get crit. You
Oh,
know,
dude,
it's like
today
a-
my
it's-
luck's been
It's a
horrible.
that's kind of the
You
choice
guys-
you just make. Like, which am I more afraid of? And honestly, I think you should just keep the full plate. I think it's better.
If you buy the adamantine armor as something like that we can give a crew member, I will break the cost in half with you if you tell me about it.
Oh.
Yeah, aren't we gonna have that Minotaur come aboard?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Take it easy.
You could give it to Kazim when he joins you later.
Oh fuck!
although-
Oh shit! We could give it to Kasim.
Kazim.
Kasim with the unbreakable armor.
What a good gift for a date.
Honestly,
The way to a man's heart is through giving him unbreakable armor.
Yeah, by making no one else touch his heart because it's got adamantine armor.
Okay,
Exactly.
my heart already has an unbreakable armor around it.
It's called trauma.
Oh no.
I need,
I wish my body
Right.
did though.
I
wanna be
need
where I
my
am now.
GURPS treasure tables.
Garps.
GURP treasure.
Burps.
Because I want to have a more precise... I need my tables for random weapon types. Dungeon Fantasy... Treasure tables! GURPS. Engineering gear, arms and armors. Weapon table! Alistair, roll 3d6.
3d6.
Okay. 3d6, 2, 6, 5. 2, 6, 5. That's cool, but a little too... No, wait, this is Lucida. I was going to say that's too much of an Asian weapon, but, this is Lucida, and it can be anything from anywhere. Alright. So, Alistair, you find an interesting weapon, for sale. It looks like a sickle on a chain, and
Kunai with chain?
Kunai with chain?
yes, it's Kusarigama.
Yeah, I was about to
Um,
say, like, doesn't Tsubaki
Yeah,
turn
and
into
a metal
a
chain with a
Sarigama?
heavy iron weight on the other side. And it is enchanted.
Enchanted kunai with chain.
The seller boasts that while you carry this weapon, never will you be surprised.
Oh.
This
Because
is
you're
a
always
weapon
swinging around that chain, waiting.
this is a weapon of
You
warning.
know,
If
that
you are
seems like a
attuned-
rosy weapon.
Yes, if you were attuned-
Honest.
High perception.
If you were attuned to it, you gain advantage on initiative rolls. And you and any companions 30 feet of you cannot be surprised unless you are incapacitated by something other than non-magical sleep. The weapon magically awakens you and your companions within range if any of you are sleeping naturally when combat begins.
Oh.
That's just good to have.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. But it does
Yeah,
require attunement.
I don't care if I can actually use this weapon efficiently or not. I want it because it sounds cool.
And just curious, what does kunai with chain weapon damage like?
Same as a sickle.
Okay,
but
is it sickle with range, I bet? Or sickle with reach, maybe?
It's sickle with reach.
Alright, cool.
That's pretty sick. That
Sickle.
was not
you're
supposed to be
pretty
joke.
sick.
Your paladin might
pretty sickle.
appreciate a sickle with reach. Let me just tell you, because they are a dex paladin.
Oh.
Oh.
But the seller wants 500 gold for it.
I don't let go my kunai with chain so easily.
Apparently not.
I I've had many sleepless nights with this thing here, but I knew it was because I was safe.
Yeah, I guess it would be between buying the Amulet of Proof Against Detection and Location and the Kunai with Chain, and objectively, the Kunai with Chain is just cooler, so...
I like to imagine, like, in the same market, there's, like, one guy's like, this thing will give you security, and it will never be spied on again. This other guy, well, I don't mean to brag, but this weapon over here does, like, the same thing, and you can cut people with it.
Kunai.
Rosie does enjoy cutting people.
Chain.
I mostly stab.
Rosie does come off as a stab in the back of the blockchain kind of gal.
Wait, with the blockchain? Rosie
Like-
tags
like
him in
the
an
crypt-
NFT.
Rosie invents the blockchain so she can assault people with
So
it.
she can assault. Like, it's just it's called a brick. It's a chain of bricks. Jesus Christ.
Welcome to my blockchain. It's where I get a bunch of cement bricks from every location I've been to and just make an endless tower. Some
It's a
might call this the
legitimate
Tower of
weapon of
Babel, but
martial
I
arts,
just call it the Tower of Hitler.
bastard.
Rosie gets. Rosie tries to reach heaven with stone.
Alright, and
Alright.
KB, this is totally not, this doesn't mean absolutely anything. What are the prices of costumes again?
I don't remember. Not a
Cool,
lot.
I'll just Google it.
Yeah.
No one in D&D has asked how many costumes you can buy in bulk before.
Let's see. I see disguise kits are worth 25 gold pieces.
It says that clothes/costumes are 5 gold pieces.
Ooh.
All
Oh my
right.
god, you
yes.
could buy so much.
Alright, no one needs to worry about that.
All right. All right. So. Meanwhile, Rhea.
Uh-huh.
Willow
cannon's missing.
and the paladin. Huh?
Your cannon's missing.
Oh god,
Hand it
you're
over.
right.
Oh yeah.
Where the
Oh,
fuck did it go?
right. I
How
guess
did
we
I
should. I
lose
guess
a
we should
cannon?
deal with that. So, Dr. Kev, who do you tell about your arms deal?
Oh no.
I go to the crewmates and I tell them that I need them to follow me with the cannon, and I will cover it with a tarp. I need one of them to hold 2 sacks worth of gunpowder, and
So
the
what
other
you're
one to
saying-
hold like 6 cannonballs.
So what you're saying is you did not tell Rhea.
Oh no.
No.
What have you gotten up to, Doctor?
God damn it.
Horrible.
Well, like, do I get it out of the ship and into the
Okay.
city streets before Rhea sees?
Rhea, make a perception check with super advantage.
Let's go! Please be like the mirror.
Super advantage. Okay.
Rhea Spiderson.
Do I roll 3 times for super advantage?
Yes. I'm assuming you're
get
staying on the
fucking-
ship. Well, no, you're rich. Are you staying on the ship?
Yeah, for now.
All right, then. There's just no way that this is getting past you, except
Yeah.
for the fact you have a -2 perception. So maybe, but not with a 17.
You had a chance.
Ooh, can I roll like a sneak?
No.
No,
Just
because
sneak
even if
in
you are
and
even if you are
advantage.
completely silent, the rest of the crew will not be.
Okay, so I'm just setting the scene here. So I'm imagining the cannon is like being rolled towards the gangplank, and like Kef is like trying to help like hoist it up over the edge, and Rhea just kind of like walks over and just kind of like sets her hoof on the cannon, just like, what are you doing?
I need to
Nice.
borrow this.
For what?
There's this girl that Katul likes, and he wants me to impress her.
So you're bringing a weapon that's capable of destroying a building just to impress some girl?
You know, I've never claimed to know the mind of my little brother well, but I think he is a more primitive being. Rock
brain
go
is
boom.
more.
Girl go wow.
You need
Brownie
to tell your
points.
brother. You need to tell your brother that this is not
Hey,
really.
hey. He's lost a lot. I think we can give him this.
No. This is about to be a weapon that's incredibly secret.
Well, you're
We're
welcome to
supposed-
come with.
Fine. I'll come with. What exactly are you doing with it? I should.
Rhea is aware that she is committing treason against the King of Minotaurs by going along with this.
Shit. Yeah. Ugh.
Technically, she
so-
already committed a little treason by, like,
Little tweezers.
illegally buying the cannon, but, like,
The tree.
giving
That's
it,
true.
but, like, allowing a foreign government to, see the power of
race. Race.
you are committing treason against your king. Just to let you know. Like, maybe
But do you
Rhea
ever
doesn't care.
swear?
She also joined a pirate crew. So...
Yeah. Frankly, I don't think Rhea
Like,
gives
honestly,
too
at this
much.
point, we just afford diplomatic immunity somewhere.
Yeah.
But think of your artificer friend. I mean, he's gonna get so screwed.
Yeah, no, I would
do?
say, like, Amir's gonna go, like, in a few months, Amir's gonna be, like,
Amir.
tried for, like, high treason.
Oh, Amir.
I
No.
will say
Only
this,
one who
dearest
needed it.
Rhea,
Rhea.
we all know that you were playing him to get that canon info in the first place, so, like, what do you care about Amir?
Your
mean,
ethics
Rhea
are
would-
corrupt. Right,
Rhea
I
would
know
Gonna come
you.
work
have
at her
some
university.
kind of confidence. But anyway, I'm just
So,
gonna like say
I
this
will-
out flat out. Like, what exactly are you planning to do with this? Just tell me the truth.
I will. I spoke the truth the first time. Told wants
Smoke
to
pop.
impress a girl. It's not a lie.
I will not allow
I
this.
like that. I like to imagine Kev says that's not a lie. I was moved the canon a little bit more.
I'm planning to actually start my own school of magecraft in the nation of fuck, I forgot the name.
Istbal.
Istbal. Yes.
Istbal.
Istbal. I'm planning on starting my own school of magecraft in the nation of Istbal, and if the king were to find out that this weapon was, shown to some foreign power, I doubt that would go along very well. You understand?
Oh, I completely understand that wouldn't go well at all.
So you have to make sure that this meeting is kept incredibly secret. We can't just drag this off the ship under a
it's-
tarp.
It's under a tarp.
It's under a tarp. Yes.
No one will ever know.
So inconspicuous. This
It's like 10
large.
o'clock at night. No one will ever know.
What I'm saying is, this person that you're bringing this to, is it somebody that we can trust, not to snitch on us?
I'd say it would be in their best interest.
This is a lie.
Uh, oh
Uh,
boy.
Kef, make a deception check.
Oh no.
Rhea, make an insight
Let's
check.
go.
Oh
let's go.
boy.
13.
Oh,
Alright.
my insight is bad. No.
Yay.
No!
Oh.
Alright. Rhea, you do not realize that Kef is being, clever with their words, and, yeah, you don't pick up on
Oh
it.
no. Very well then. I will come along with you to oversee this, but actually, no, I want no part of this. It's probably better for me to not get my hands dirtied with this.
Let
I
it
would
be
have got dirty
known.
with getting the cannon.
Do you?
Let it
you
be
are.
known that you have plausible deniability.
Exactly. So I'm not coming with.
Okay. Kev kind of mounts the cannon and mushes the crew forward.
They all do like the hop, 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 hop. Like quietly, because it's nighttime.
Oh my god.
No, it's
Being
the next day.
Very
the next
sneaky.
It's the next day.
Oh, it's at
next-
daytime? Alright, I thought it was
it's
in the
broad
dead of night.
daylight.
Oh, I thought it was in the dead of night! Oh no!
God.
No, we just joked about it being in the dead of night.
Oh my god.
Bestie, it's for everyone to see.
Oh no.
Now all of Evanmore knows of your cannon.
As we're leaving the boat, I turn to Rhea and say, know that this will significantly increases our chances against stillness. It might actually be the fulcrum to a domino of effects, leading to that being's end. And Caps gives her a little wink, and turns around and says, mush.
Okay. I'll have to trust that.
All right.
Unfortunately.
We fooled them again.
Shut up.
I'm kidding. No, it will. If things go well.
I mean, a fleet of ships with cannons is probably your best bet to, like, you know, defeat
Kill a
stillness.
kraken. Yeah.
Yeah. But, like, do you need to start a world war to do it? I don't know. I
Nothing
suppose
unites nations like a common cause, KB. A mutual annihilation.
This is true.
The Void doesn't even have to do shit. The world will just destroy itself through a world war.
But and imagine this, they have cannons, but Stillness has a nuke.
Mm-hmm.
Stillness is just like caressing their nuclear warhead, like.
Soon.
Let's see. Stillness is a nuclear warhead.
Aren't we all?
Sacrifices must be made.
Some of you may die.
That's
Sacrifice. Literally just Farquaad, same height.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe Kef is the Farquaad of Midas.
I very much can.
Yeah, me too, actually.
He's small, he's horny, and willing to commit war crimes.
Not horny, I don't have any horns.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
Just
that's
a
Alistair.
hopeless romantic.
All right. So, Dr. Kef, you lead the crew and the cannon under a tarp, out of the city to the battlefield.
Let's go.
Three little structures have been created for you. The first little house is made of straw. The second.
Oh my god.
I am the big
The
bad
second
wolf.
little house is made of sticks. I mean wood, and the third is made of is a brick wall.
They also put unsuspecting fey creatures into the little hut.
It is okay. They're already weak to
Each one is
metal.
occupied by a pig spirit.
By a swine of
Has-
some sort.
Who has no
F
idea
dons
what
their
is
wolf
about to-
ears.
Wolf boy calf.
No.
No, Wolf
If
Girl, I
anyone
think
in
it's gonna
chat
be
wants
next
to see
Monday.
a wolf, you need to come next Monday to see
Yeah.
a wolf girl and a fox girl being played by Rumi Dori and my friend Aranya. So everyone needs to come
Ooh.
next week to see the wolf girl and the fox girl, and also a funny skeleton who makes skeleton buns.
Oh fuck, the skeleton's scrolling up too?
I think his jokes are quite humorous.
They are.
Oh.
Jorbo's gonna be
He-
in there.
He will
Like,
poke
on
you in
its
the
side,
funny
that
bone.
skeleton?
It's all going to be okay.
Kef dismounts the cannon. Pulls the tarp off and smugly says, "Ta-da!"
All the crew members clap.
Yay! You've got this, Doc.
We believe in you.
the war pigs and Zaniel and Gemma stand there. All right, Doctor. Proceed with your demonstration.
Meanwhile,
Have you
Mira's,
guys,
like,
okay, real
sneezing
quick,
up a
have you guys
storm.
seen... Have you guys seen that one, like, a guy in Brooklyn who makes those sandwiches? On TikTok?
No.
No.
Okay.
No, I'm too old for TikTok.
I
14 billion
I'm
years
still
old.
young, but I cannot comprehend TikTok.
It's like he says, like, he makes them the Aussie way, or something.
Oh, I know what you're talking
I was
about.
just like, sure, sure. So, Cap doing the demonstration goes like, first we put the gunpowder in the barrel. And then...
Gotta brush it up a little bit, and then
we put a cloth down the barrel. And a stick to poke it down. And then... struggling to lift a cannonball. We put a cannonball...
one of the crew members like helps you out, pats you by, got this boss.
in the barrel. And now you aim it. I'm still trying to work out some of the theoretical numbers. Math be hard. But you kind of aim it in an arc near the direction you want to go. I'm sure you guys can flush it out, or even I could flush it out for you. Winks. And... oh, did we bring a fire stick? I don't want to be near this
I
thing.
told for your boss to get out like a lighter.
Katie, do we have a fire stick or no?
Yes.
I need a torch.
A means of lighting it.
Okay.
A means of lighting it was included when you, when Amir gave you the cannon. You would have brought that with you.
Okay. And now everyone step back and cover your ears. I'm going to position the cannon. Are the houses right next to each other?
Yeah, they're like, you know,
In a
all
line?
In a row. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna
You're
position
gonna like
the cannon.
roll the cannon around and just like
Yes,
try and blow
to the-
through all three at once.
Yes.
Oh god.
The generals are like stroking their beards and being like, he's very confident.
This is what the Minotaurs call a trick shot.
I believe.
And then we aim it at the target. And then everyone covers their ears who are close by. Because you want your soldiers to hear again, don't you?
What?
And then one soldier... the crewmates are like, what? Now we haven't fired a cannon yet. And then Kef puts the, like, tentatively puts the lighter into the hole. And...
BOOM!
all the way up to... let's go.
The cannon goes off. Roll me, I believe it's 10d10?
Let's go.
It's so
Slash
horrifying.
R, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
Look away.
10d10.
Woo!
Alright. The cannonball, blasts out, and the straw target stands no chance. The wooden target stands no chance. Even this brick target, which is not as thick as a castle wall, but was a brick wall, crumples. The hole blown clean through all three. The generals are stunned. Zaniel and Gemma look to each other. Says, "That's most impressive. Such a blow
Kef
would
stands
normally
over the
take."
cannon
Mhm.
and says, "Behold, I am become death."
These are the
What
these are the
Oppenheimer
words
said.
recorded in history of how Kef was known.
It's very impressive. That is
Mhm.
equivalent to a rather high-level spell, I would reckon.
And no
Only a very
magic.
powerful mage could, indeed.
Anyone can
You
do
use no
this.
And you use no spell. And and the conjuring of this effect.
Mm-hmm.
The question is, this material, this powder you put in, this Z powder, how is it made?
It's made by combining different minerals found in the very ground we stand on.
You say that.
They can be in
None
semi-crude
of
forms,
these-
no need to refine them greatly. But better to refine them.
And the generals confer with each other, and quickly come to the agreement. And Zaniel, the High General of Lysita, says, as High General of Lysita, and commander of our military, I am confiscating this weapon and ordering you to provide our artificers all information on how to create and this Z powder. You will come with
Thought
us
this might happen. Kef grabs grabs the rest of the gunpowder and the lighter, holds it against their body, and says, "Take one step, and you lose everything."
Ah!
What the
Ooh.
fuck?
Oh no!
Holy shit!
Oh my god!
The fucking
The crew, like, back
This
away.
squid goes hard. Feel free to screenshot.
Oh my gosh!
This holy shit! This is fucking. That we've reached Tuber levels. Now we're once again at the Tower of Babel, and oh lord, kept me building.
Oh my
All right.
god.
Kef, make an intimidation roll.
Ah!
Can I get an advantage? This is a really cool fucking move.
Yeah,
This is
I'll
what
give
you
you
want to wrap
advantage.
a business partner.
Okay.
Oh! Alright, let's go!
Alright.
Go!
Alright, a 20. That'll do. Zaniel.
That's how you make business.
You threaten your
Threatening
life.
suicide bomb?
No, you don't do it. You threaten it for information.
Listen,
That's
listen.
the
Every
corporate way.
good
Doctor.
businessman knows that in your book of business, you gotta pull out the bomb threat.
It's true. This is capitalism.
Pardon
Yeah.
this hostile
really want
takeover
to do
takes
this.
bomb vest out.
You see, I
Doctor.
can get away clean. But you won't have a cannon. Nor a recipe. I think it's in everyone's best interest to simply listen to my modest, very modest selling price. I only ask for two trivial
want?
things. First, I would like a trident forged from adamantine. And two, a seat at the council.
Oh,
As a royal, per se, but an installment. You see, this weapon here is but a mere prototype. It can be perfected. But you see, I am a scientist. I've seen many
my
things and known many things. I can make this better.
This is so funny.
This is amazing.
Kev is
And
literally
you know the warriors of Lysita, the training I went through. You think I'm bluffing?
Kev really be
Then,
like,
oh
make
boy,
me
you should
king
review
or I'll
your
take
books.
away everything.
Make me king or I'll blow myself up and everyone in this room.
Listen, I'm a very reasonable squid.
Until I'm not.
I just ask that you make me god, king, emperor of this land.
I want to be the Mayor King
Daniel.
President. Why won't you let me be the Mayor King President?
I've noticed your court lacks a scientist of sorts. I don't have to be in the castle. You don't have to ever see me again, really. If you don't want to. You can always message me through Gemma
Wait.
if needed. I hold the
All right.
keys to your future in my hands. The ball is in my court, so to say. But take one step, and everything's gone.
I just imagine
Your
there's like
ad-
one very
Your
stressed
adamantine
sniper.
weapon is trivial to acquire. That we can do for you. I cannot put you on the councils, but I can make you an official science advisor to the councils.
We have a deal.
Oh. Kev has political power and likely diplomatic immunity now.
Hef puts the gunpowder by the cannon and walks over to Zenyo to shake their hand and says, "Won't you shake a poor little squid's hand on it?"
He doesn't
Are
get the
you
reference,
ready?
and therefore shakes your head.
Let's go.
Transmodification.
All right,
Transformation
Kef,
Central.
Transformation Central.
you are now a science advisor to the Council of Lords and the Council of Commerce in the city of Lacita.
God damn.
Okay, it's add that to my many titles.
And can Kev have diplomatic immunity in case treason is ever put against Kev or Rhea?
Well, diplomatic immunity doesn't protect you from treason against your own people.
Yeah.
You're right.
That's
Or
what they
no.
want you to think.
Both of you to assume Rhea is really part of Instable at this point.
Oh, also, now that I have you all here, I want to meet with the dean of the Mages College to start a new branch of magic in Science City.
Oh my god! Imagine you like see this man about to threaten like not only their life but also all like the possible future of weaponry and like military service, and then they just go like after negotiating or really just like threatening, they just go, "All right, bestie, can I also get like a school?"
Okay,
Oh my
so
god.
basically, Zaniel says that with your new title, it will be trivial for you to get a meeting with the dean.
Let's go. Thank you. I'm gonna pat his like. I'm reach up and try to like pat his like chest plate, but I can't like reach to.
Probably like
to-
barely go over the belt.
Yeah. Thank you.
He pats you
At
on
his
the
belt
shoulder.
buckle.
You pat
Was this a
his
test?
first ab.
Were you testing me? See how far I'd go. You know I'm excellent in military research, right?
I know. And, I knew you wouldn't do it. But,
Oh, I would have.
Your
I would
demands
have
are
just lit it and thunder stepped away.
oh, very clever.
Yeah.
Causing further damage to the cannon.
See, the ball was always in my court. Kind of, but then there's you guys.
Perhaps I
probably could've
underestimated you,
catched
little
me.
squid.
Probably could have caught me. But I know that whip
then stabbed
probably
me a bunch.
extends and kill me.
I mean,
But-
it's your whole city and all with all the guards. You know, I would maybe.
Cap takes a shaky breath and be like, I look forward to doing the science for you. Oh, you don't have to pay me much. I'm already very, very exorbitantly
already
wealthy.
I'm already stupid rich.
I'm pretty sure I'm
Dummy
richer than
rich.
most of the council, so I'll do it out of goodwill.
But if you wanted to donate,
Yeah, if you want to donate to my new school.
Alright,
You know, fund my Patreon.
so with that,
I hand over
that-
a recipe and a Let me rephrase. I hand over one of the copies of the recipe and the schematics to the cannon. Unfortunately, I can't give you this one because it belongs to a very noble nobilitar on my ship.
Great, you fucking implicated me. Okay.
Oh wait, no, it belongs to no one. It's mine.
Too late. Too late, already liable.
I'm truthful to a fault.
Oh dear.
You'll be
All right,
seeing more of me
Looking at
around,
this-
my dear
Looking at
friend.
this design, it doesn't look like it will be especially difficult to replicate.
But imagine if the ball spins
Awesome.
as it's shot. I've seen
How would...
I'm not sure yet, but I've seen an object with like that was spinning hit something before and did much more damage than just objects that aren't. I'll look into adding some type of rotation to see if that could improve this weapon. That's one of my first acts as a science advisor.
Cannonball rotate.
All right.
Can also probably get down the mathematics for charge and optimal sun heights, as I'm calling them, above the horizon to shoot stuff, which will be better for target acquisition, so you don't have to line it up like I did. Oh, and
Sounds like you have
Gemma.
your work cut out for you.
Oh yeah, I do. And Gemma, my brother says hi.
Your brother?
Yeah, I have. It's complicated. We should talk about it sometime over dinner, perhaps.
Well, if you're going to be the science advisor and you're building a new school here, I think we'll have plenty of opportunities.
Let's go. I'll hold you to it.
Think about how many dates you're getting, along with the 5 Rhea owes you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or you,
Are you
and you haven't even
prepared for
cashed any of those in yet.
I will be speaking with you all soon. Farewell. And
Alright.
happy hunting and working.
Alright. So Kef's gonna go to the university to meet with the dean, but before we get to that, let's check in with some other characters. Rhea,
Yes.
after your
Cannon's now
meeting
back.
with... Yes, the cannon returns with the crew, but without a squid.
You're like, that squid is crazy.
Oh,
Almost
I'm
killed us
Dead
all.
in the water.
I am suspicious. I'm going to make extra sure that this cannon is brought to the lower decks and not shown out in public at all. Also, I love this new token.
Hey.
Holy shit!
It's so good.
It's so good.
It is so
It's
good, Chad. I know I
gilded.
showed you
I
earlier, but
love
look
her.
at this.
It's
I
good.
like
I
the
love that.
labyrinth in
Cool
the
shit.
background. That's a nice
Right,
touch.
because
Yeah.
like in
Really
that
good.
piece of art, the thing that she's conjuring has like a labyrinth in it, so I like that the background is also a labyrinth.
Ah, it's so good. It's so fucking good.
Minotaurs be light.
Mhm.
All right,
I understand
So,
these
Rhea.
mazes. Yes.
Rhea, you have a week of downtime. Willow is building an army with the Radiant Blades, but she'll have some downtime as well. But this is after your meeting with, after the time you spent with Willow at the headquarters of the Radiant Blades.
Yes.
How is Rhea going to spend her downtime? Is she going to do any shopping? Is she going to do any research?
Shopping time.
All right. So
I've got a specific magic item I kind of want, but
I know what that item is. Yes.
Yeah.
Let us. Do you want to tell everyone, or do you want it to be? Do you want to find out?
Let's just find out
Well,
if I'm
All right.
able to get it.
So that's
Rhea
specific magic
is
item.
embarrassed that she needs it.
Oh, I think it's funny. We may
this
have
specific
something
magic
similar
item
on our
is an
shopping list.
uncommon. This item is uncommon, so it is a DC 15.
Hey,
Do you
I-
understand the spending gold for extra bonus mechanic?
Yep. And I think
Alright.
I'm gonna do that. How much do I spend per point?
100
100.
for one.
Right. It is 100 gold to make the check at all, and then every additional 100 gold is a +1.
And it's a persuasion check.
maximum-
Yes.
Yes, and it's a persuasion check, and it will be DC 15.
I have proficiency in persuasion. What? Oh,
Are
didn't
you
even-
also? Are you capable of casting the spell Enhance Ability?
unfortunately, no.
Okay, never mind then.
Okay.
Because if
Hey.
you were capable of casting that, you can use it to claim advantage.
Yeah. All right.
Hey, can I guess where you're gonna get?
What?
So it's something that may be on my shopping list too. But are you looking for the intellect of intelligence?
I'm not going to confirm or deny. Anyway,
That says plenty for me.
no, I
That
think
makes you
I'll
sound more suspicious than if you just said yes or no.
shush.
Yes,
So
Yes,
I'm just gonna drop 200 gold pieces on the modifier here because I've already got +3 to persuasion. Apparently, I'm proficient. So
Okay.
I mean, it's not the most proficiency because like I still have 0 charisma, but you know, I at least
Not
have some.
Alistair charisma.
Yeah, I've got some to this. So
But
Just a sec,
consider
I'm gonna-
if you spent 1,000 gold, you would have a 95% chance of the item being there. Because you would have a +13 then, and you would only not find it on a natural one.
what's 1,000 gold? I suppose I could.
What's 1,000 gold for an invisible
What's
pile
1,000
of
gold?
coins?
It's 1,000
Can't even,
gold.
that's not even enough to buy plate armor. It's fine, you know.
Yeah, okay.
Whatever.
There's my gold total now.
All right. So remember, we'd have to spend a 1,100 to get the +10 modifier.
Got it. Okay, so I lost.
Because it's
I lose
100 to
another
make the
100.
roll.
Yes. Okay,
Yeah.
got it. So
Okay.
5. Yeah. Ah, can't math. I'm doing shitty calculator work right now. Okay, there. That's my gold. Okay. Anyways,
All
here's the roll for the persuasion. So I get a +13 to this.
Yep. So roll 1d20 +13.
Just don't roll an at one. Okay, you did.
Alright.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. Okay, the +13 helps.
All right.
Let's go.
Alright. And a 21, we're going to put you on magic item table E. All right. So, first, the headband of intellect is an uncommon magic item. So,
Hell yes.
Please,
Alright,
can
I
it
won't
be a
go-
Naruto headband?
No, it's gonna be like a jeweled thing. It'll look like a tiara sort of deal.
I'll be so
Oh.
real. I had that on my wish list because I wanted to specifically buy it to just be like, oh yeah, Rhea, I'm the smartest one in the room, actually.
Oh
I'm the smart one now.
That would piss Rhea off so much.
But I'm not gonna go for it now because if like Rosie sees you've already got it, like there's no point in it. Like she lost the game.
Yeah.
She will still bully you for it, but she lost the game.
I think Rhea is gonna specifically try not to make it obvious that the headband is a magical headband. She's going to try so hard to act like it's just a pretty jewelry she found.
Okay, you're gonna have to roll a deception check the second
Yeah, can we
that
roll a
Rosie
quick
sees
like
you.
deception versus insight real quick?
Oh
No. I think Rosie would have to roll at least Arcana.
I'm alright
A
with that.
magic item. If they want to know.
All right.
Like, what would be your due cause to just like
yeah,
really
like, why would you
like,
suspect
Rhea's
that
from
the fabulous
nobility, of
wealthy
course she would have a
noble's new
tiara.
shiny hat is a
I feel like it was
is
something that
magical. I mean,
Rosie
nobles
was
wear
also...
shiny hats all the time.
See, for me, I'm thinking because like Rosie has it on her shopping list,
Mm.
so like it's more than just like, no, it can't be that.
Damn,
Plus,
got really quiet though. So.
It is. I need to find a superior crown of intellect.
hello chat.
but yeah, are we actually doing that, or is that a yes or no?
Yes. I'll roll deception.
All right, I'll roll the Arcana then.
Oh, what's my deception? It's not good. Ooh.
Alright, you did better.
Rosie
Yeah.
has no idea.
I know none the wiser. I may waste money.
All right. Okay, but please roll a D100 3 times.
Ooh. All right. Yeah, let's just go here.
All right.
These are the extra goodies.
46. Yep. All right. What is the rarity of this item? Okay. Well, that's unreasonable, but okay, let's see. So the first object for sale is a potion of storm giant.
Oh god! Oh shit!
Holy shit!
Hey, you landed on the legendary items table.
What
You
the
accidentally you accidentally walked into the
Oh,
the
wait.
expensive shit.
Hold up, so like,
Yes.
wait. So I was to roll a 22, didn't get legendary. 21 is legendary?
Yeah. For
What
some
the
reason,
fuck?
for some reason, table E has all the rarest, has like the legendary stuff, but table F, which comes after table E, is back to uncommon, but it's like the better uncommon table because it's the one that's got the bag of holding on it.
What the fuck?
But
That's really weird.
I don't know.
Uh.
I don't get it. But the tables are weird. But okay, that's a consumable, so the price is half. So they want 62,500 gold pieces for it. That's probably unreasonable. 21. 21 is a spell scroll of an 8th level spell.
What the fuck?
My god.
Let's see, we'll go to my random spell generator.
My fucking god.
Jesus Christ, how horrifying.
Yeah!
It's this. I mean, even like.
It's kind of funny. I think that the potion of Storm Giant Strength costs as much as the entire earnings I got from the vault.
Yeah, probably.
Congratulations, you can't handle my potions, guy.
Ah,
Oh my god, you did!
Potions kill you, traveler.
Potion master. And he just
Only the
strong
rich
potion.
men can handle my potion.
How dare you to open this?
A mere plebeian commoner like yourself cannot afford my potion. Only a rich man can handle these adventures.
I got 50,000 gold. You're not rich enough for me.
I swear.
God, I'm looking
Ray
at.
goes up to the potion seller.
Oh, did you
33. So that
re-roll
is. No, this is just to determine which spell it is.
It's like I see,
Okay.
I see the level 8 spells, and they're all
So-
they're all really. Most of them are pretty damn good.
So this is a spell scroll of Dominate Monster.
Holy shit!
Nice.
Becomes
I would like to dominate a
With
monster.
a price tag of 125,000 gold pieces.
We're not going to be able to afford any of this unless Rhea goes to the ship and is like, guys, we have to crowdfund this.
But like, I do want to pitch. I do want to pitch.
54 is a second potion of Storm Giant Strength.
This guy's got 2 of them.
Potion
Yeah,
seller.
but the second one is his last one, so he wants a lot for it.
Oh my
Wait,
god!
that's how much gold he wants for it?
Who is?
Oh
I
my
want to know. I want
No,
to
he's
know.
the guy.
I want to know.
I'm sorry, these are classed as legendary items, so they're
I want-
2d6 times
Maybe.
25,000 divided by 2 for being consumable.
You know, I
Maybe
feel like there's some like storytelling going on here. Rhea
there
walked
has
into
to be.
Mhm.
Who is this?
Rhea walked into the most expensive market thinking she's like, oh yeah, I'm rich now. I can handle this. I've got all the money in the world. I can
committed
buy
treason,
whatever I
I'm-
want. I'm powerful. And then she realizes that she's actually still poor.
God, but
in
no.
the grand
I
scheme of
want to
things.
know who is the potion seller selling, who has not only obtained a potion of Storm Giant Strength, but has replicated it.
Yeah.
It's the potion seller.
It's the potion
Lucida science
seller.
officer wants to know your location.
Oh my god.
I think the only way that this makes sense. This is Lucida, so this could be anything. This is probably like an extraplanar, entity who's like.
I was about to say, is this
from-
the devil?
Yeah, like this might
Devil?
legitimately be like. This might legitimately be like a devil, or
Like a deity level? Like,
or like an Ifrit from the plane of fire.
No,
or
I like the
something.
idea.
no. Like, you walked into the establishment of the god Soma, who makes
Dude,
wines
you
and
fucking
stuff.
walked into the
He makes
velvet
potions
room
in
and
his
saw
free
fucking
time.
Igor selling. You walked into the fucking velvet room and see Igor selling you personas. Like, you can't afford my personas, but maybe you have a chance against my potions.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah. So, if any of these pique the party's interest that you would like to pool money,
No,
you may do so.
I'm out.
But
Like,
I'm like the
yeah,
sharks,
these are
and I'm
these
out.
are consumable,
yeah, like
I
scroll.
mean, the scroll I would copy into my book and eventually be able to use, but
Well, whenever we get to like 15th level,
yeah.
As much as Willow would like to punch the Baron's castle away with one punch.
keep
But it's like-
keep in mind how badass would Willow be, having a 29 strength for an entire hour.
That would be badass.
and also the Dominate Beast, although I don't think I'd spend money on it, that is a dominate person on anything.
Yeah?
Because it's
That's-
full control for an hour.
That's a lot of money.
Wait, let me
That's
double
at
check if
least
it is an
That's
hour.
a
three
lot
of
of
all
money,
It
and
is an
we
hour.
also won't be able to use it for a while.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You could dominate that nasty dragon with a venom for an hour. That'd be funny.
We just
No, I
dominate
don't
a
think we can
god.
dominate Jormungandr.
It says dominate
Yeah, the
monster.
thing is, keep in mind, like, it is a saving
Jormungandr
throw,
is a
so...
god.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
saving
also
throw.
a thing.
So it doesn't
So
even
it
have
could be a
like full
blast.
guaranteed to work.
Yeah, it could be a
I
blast.
honestly think none of
And
these
like,
are
the
worth
things
it.
you'd really want to dominate at your level were gonna be, like, stronger guys, who are gonna have legendary resistances, usually. Which means you'll
Yeah.
have to burn through those first. It's really a bad deal, but it could be cool.
Yeah. Personally,
I don't think it's cool enough to spend all of our money on.
Yes.
Yeah. It's not like
My
anti-magic field where that could be real fucking clutch, or like a clone,
yeah.
you know? Because like,
Yeah.
clone would be like a really good like contingency, like, oh, we'd never have, like, one of us is guaranteed okay. Actually, no, clone would be worse because we'd have to spend more money to even have the spell happen.
Wait, does clone a soul?
Clone clones a body and the soul goes to it.
That's really cool, first of all.
Wait,
Yeah,
that could
basically-
help. That could help. Kato.
Hey, I mean, it
Yeah, but
basically
this
is
is not
that.
a spell... Yeah,
Yeah,
this is
that's not
a
the spell
Yeah,
that we're
it's
getting.
not the
That's
spell.
that we got.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at the possibility.
But I mean,
We
you
could have had another
could
illusion
look
exam.
for a spell scroll of clone.
Yeah, I think.
You
Okay,
could,
so
you could seek that out.
let's
Well-
just finish this little shopping trip. I don't think any of these 3 items are really worth spending that much exorbitant money on. It's a little bit insane. Like the Storm Giant Strength for like 62,500. That's the cheapest. That's still a consumable item that we only get to use once, and we might waste, knowing our party.
Going our part, yeah.
So
I was honestly surprised. I was like, fine, I'll actually use the Jormungandr poison.
yeah. So
Yeah, we got
I,
a kill with it, so.
I personally think
We didn't get the kill with it. It
Yeah,
was
Alright,
vicious
well, we got
mockery.
close.
You're right, but still, I like to shit on it. Even though it's fantastic.
Yeah. So yeah, I
Alright,
think I'm gonna
so-
just like cut my losses at the headband intellect and just I'm good now.
So I still
Alright,
got a chance.
you have a headband of intellect. Let me add that to your character sheet because that has.
Already have. I've upgraded my intelligence to 19.
Now that Viv is
Oh,
big
no.
brain, I'd like an orb moment,
yeah,
please.
but let me. One moment.
Oh yeah. It was
I
17
want to
before.
do it. Yeah, because I can do a thing here.
Oh cool.
That if I drop this in,
Ooh!
see now it will be. Yeah.
It's 19
So now
blue.
we'll remember what it is without it. So.
Ooh.
That's perfect.
Yeah, KB did that when I
Yeah.
had the Lantern of the Lightbringer. It's pretty pog.
That's really damn cool.
So, now that I have taken care of character sheet stuff, I will get in my orb.
Orb. Get into orb.
Okay, if you all pack up their things and go back to Orb Town.
I welcome to my orb.
Stand back, Mom. I'm gonna orb.
It's Orbin time!
I gotta add that KB Inspect emote to Twitch, but I think I ran out of
Inspect emote.
emote slots. I need to have more followers or something.
Yeah.
You need
so
a
I can
bigger
get
cult.
more emote
Everyone
slots.
follow KB right now. This is mandatory.
Yeah, KB.
Yeah.
I mean.
If I'm only 3 followers away from 100.
Oh my god, you're
followers,
still.
so,
You got to
Nice.
100 by now. Oh my god, you're so close.
I probably would have if I had actually streamed any in the last month.
Well, also, at least
I
you were moving, so you have like a reason.
Yeah.
Yep. Retromock just subscribed with Twitch Prime. Thank you for
Retromark.
Prime.
Let's go.
Thank you for the money.
Retromark.
That is not.
Thank you
It's
for
like,
the
thank
money
you for
that
the
costs
money.
you nothing to give me. But yes. Okay, where was I? Back to the Durgans and Durgans. Whoop, I'm hearing sound effects.
Fuck,
Ah,
big
Jeeves.
bits?
Thank you.
Oh my
Thank you for
god,
the bits,
these.
Jeeves.
Oh.
I don't know why
Wait,
I
how
had
much?
Did you?
I just had a ton of bits in here for some
Holy
reason.
shit!
Oh, you guys had
That's a lot of bit.
$50 of bits?
I don't know why. Why did it get in here? What is happening?
Maybe-
What is
I
Twitch?
don't know.
Maybe
I
you
don't
were
know.
planning to
Well,
give them to KB at another point, but now,
Maybe you're
well, now
playing
you
with
certainly
Katie on
did.
like their birthday or something. You're like, ah.
Is that a lot? I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah, that's quite a lot.
These,
Yeah.
yeah, because it's.
We'll talk about it later. But thank you. Very much. I very much appreciate it. Anyway, so right. Speaking of Willow, let's go visit Willow again.
Okay.
And as we set up for probably ending the session soon. I just moved this to this map, not necessarily for the purposes of a scene, but just because this is to give us the appropriate atmosphere. Willow, your companions in the Radiant Blades are going to be using your money in financing this this war effort. I do not know how much this is going to cost you offhand, and we'll have to figure that out before the next session. But you, as yourself, will have some downtime while this work is being done. I'm going to give you a choice. You could use this downtime for your own purposes. You could go magical item shopping, as the others have. You can do research to learn about about anything you want, about the castle of this particular baron, like the history of his castle. You can learn about his personal history. You can learn about vampire slaying techniques. You can do research, or you can spend this downtime actively aiding the recruitment and training of the soldiers that you will be taking on this siege. So do you wanna prep yourself, or do you wanna prep the army?
I really wanna. God, that's tough. I was thinking I really want to go hunting for a spear to get that troll. I also want to get the glittering knight. I'll train the army, I guess.
Okay. All right. Willow. Make a... Okay, I'm gonna ask you. How do you see Willow going about being involved in their training? What is she doing to help with their drills? Are you drilling them in like formation fighting? Or are you teaching them like
Guerrilla warfare.
swordsmanship? What are you doing?
She is going to relay her experience when she got defeated the first time, and she will act out how those knights were fighting, and give them real precise information on how to counter his forces specifically.
Okay. Make a tactics check. And I will give you advantage because you have faced these foes before. So that'll be an intelligence check because I didn't believe you have proficiency.
Well, imagine not having tactics proficiency.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, tactic.
Oh my god, are you tacticking?
Oh my god, are you tacticking me right now, bestie?
Like, right now?
Are you tactically...
Are you dropping the tactic
Yeah.
double right in my trench?
God, I can never find tactics on this sheet.
Because I don't think it
That's
exists on the
just
sheet.
it's not on the sheet because it's a homebrew skill, so you just need to roll intelligence. Sorry.
You're good.
Always, that trips me up everything.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I'm a dirty homebrewer.
Filthy
Alright.
brewer hoes.
Okay. So while they are more confident, this Willow's training will not manifest in a mechanical benefit to them during the siege. But they are confident in their abilities, and the session will end with us looking out over the army of faithful followers of Apollo and Eos and Lycophos who have gathered, and the ships which have been hired to transport the troops south along the coast, the area south of Ebonmore, to siege the castle. Next time will not be the Vault of King Midas. Next time we all play,
Okay.
Why are there
will
so
be
many
session
among us?
1.
What?
There's more among us.
Somebody is
map.
multiplying the Amogus.
There's purple now.
It's a
Mother
ball.
blaster.
There are more.
There's a green and purple one.
Okay, I see yellow. Just
Oh,
purple.
gosh.
Where's the green? I didn't see a green one.
Where you at?
Green's
Look at
up
the...
Oh,
near
there's
the
the
top
green
of the
one.
map.
Corner.
Oh, there's
I was
green.
wondering
Okay.
how long it would take for somebody to notice my Amogus.
Well, there's more among us.
Yeah, no, I noticed 4. I
Amogus.
noticed 4 among guy.
Amogus.
Then we
We got
got,
a purple
yeah.
map.
Amogus.
Are
Alright.
they incarnations of Apollo's true form?
No.
They're the
Yes,
Most
they're the-
definitely not.
They're
Apollo
representative of the party.
Chewbacca.
Okay. Hot take. Of the party, which one of us do you think would be the imposter?
Rosie's
is-
kind of sus.
Rosie's
Yeah.
Yeah,
kind
but I'm always sus. You think
Actually,
just because I'm
no.
sus of the...
Cass
Dr.
100%
Cass.
is the
Dr.
imposter.
Hey, hey,
Yeah,
because I
yeah.
play long games.
Hot take.
No, you're yeah.
Hot take. I feel like most of us are pretty suspicious, but Ray would be the most likely to get away with it because everyone would be suspecting like Kath, Rosie, or like maybe Willow.
I'm just an innocent little snowflake.
Wow, cool lie.
Wow, cool eye.
All right.
I saw Ray event.
All right. So next time, when we all gather together, we will be playing the first session of the new campaign, Sun and Shadow. And we will begin.
I can't wait.
And we will begin with the siege of the castle.
When are we doing that? Is it 2 weeks?
Right. So, here's the next thing I wanted to talk about, and that is the scheduling. So, next week is session 1 of a new campaign on this channel, which is A Fox's Tale, The Wild Hunt. Everyone come watch, please. It will be cool. I promise. They're gonna kill a bunch of goblins. It'll be fun. Rumi Dori will be there.
Yeah.
Yes. Now,
I think we're playing a funny wolf.
in 3 weeks' time, the 18th, I'm gonna have to take a hiatus that week because I have to attend a wedding. So,
Oh.
Got a
yes.
date yet?
I do not have a date to the wedding.
Oh, dude, you totally gotta stay single in the wedding because, like, it's not about you getting married, I don't think.
It is not me getting married, so
Yeah, so, like, what's the point of going with the date? I mean, like...
Your prom rules apply.
well, I mean, you
wedding
know, if someone wanted to go. But anyway,
You know what,
It's
KB? I'll
okay.
be your date.
but yeah, so I was actually thinking that because like of the timing and things, and also that we might just go ahead and have a little hiatus for the Vault of Midas until I
Alright.
come back from that trip, and so our next session we'll take a little hiatus before season 2, and then season 2 would begin on the 25th.
Okay.
Alright.
Which I know is like a month without D&D, and that's very, very sad. But
Now, it'll take me about a month to come down from the whole suicide bomb situation, so...
Honestly.
Yeah.
yeah,
And also a whole
Yeah.
month for me to bargain to KB, like, how much money will I have to spend so I can just have my funny glasses?
yeah. But yeah. So the next session of this campaign, season 2, Sun and Shadows will be played same time, same place on July 25th. Everyone
Hell
else,
yeah.
please tune in. Please tune in to this channel same time next week for session 1 of a new campaign called A Fox's Tale, The Wild Hunt, featuring Rumi Dori and 2 of my internet friends who are not VTubers.
Well, did the person
so-
play Yorvo? Was he in the
Yeah.
Christmas special?
Oh yes, Yurov. One of the players was Egghead in our Christmas special. Whoa!
Oh god! Steve, stop
Are you
talking,
okay?
Steve, it sounds like
I-
you're summoning a portal to hell.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Deeps, I'm keeping you muted for right now. I
Oh,
don't know
you're
what's
muted.
happening with your audio.
They are open. Deeves is summoning some kind of eldritch entity.
He's just in the microwave hell.
Deeves, why did you put your laptop in the microwave? Wait, is he back?
Okay, I'm gonna
No.
unmute them and see if it's better.
Oh
I think he's back. I
Okay,
think he stopped
Jeeves,
fighting
you're
Eldritch
unmuted.
horrors.
I don't know. Did you drop your microphone off of a bridge?
What happened?
Did you put the microphone in like a lake?
I'm crying. Oh my god.
Stand, you guys.
Took it off the stand.
Just unplugged it for 2 seconds and took it off the stand.
It did not sound like you just took it off the stand. Like you're gonna listen back to it,
I didn't
Buster.
know.
Oh
Listen
my
back
god,
to
it
it, Buster.
literally
You're gonna
sounded
hear
like
yourself
there was
go
a
to
static
hell.
portal to hell
Have you
opening
heard
from your microphone.
have you heard like those videos of like what it sounds like on other planets and like how
On
Saturn
like a
sounds
star?
screen? Yeah.
sounds
Saturn sounds
like
like
what
a
a
fucking
quasar
screaming
sounds
demon.
like.
Yeah. It was like that.
You sounded like
next time-
you sounded like you were about to be like in a ransom video about like some sort of gritty like comic book villain.
Yeah! It's like it was about to say, "Do you want to play a game?"
Yeah,
Like
no,
fucking
it's
Joker's about to come in to call out Batman.
Make
you
background
really
music.
sounded like you had 50 insight in Bloodborne, my guy. It was Eldritch horrors beyond my comprehension.
Ah.
Okay.
Alright.
Anyway,
Also,
We have
additional
fun
things that also Cape is gonna be in later this week. On Wednesday, we're gonna be doing Wild Beyond the Witchlight. What the
Damn.
fuck?
Twitch, why are you auto-playing videos? Just trying to see who my friends are online.
But yeah, while KB's doing that, you can see me and KB on Wednesday in Wild Beyond the Witchlight, where they're just trying to save children, while Granny's away from home because they almost killed her.
oh boy.
But it's okay, they took care of the only problem though.
That's good.
My silence is deafening to that statement, and if you watch Wild Beyond the Witchlight, you'll know why!
Oh boy!
Oh boy, I can't wait to tune in.
Yeah. Alright, well, no
This
one
Wednesday.
that I really know is streaming right now, so I think we'll just skip the
I
raid,
know.
and we'll just...
I know,
Oh wait.
Iggy Evergreen's on, and he's only got like one viewer.
Yeah! Go to Iggy.
Okay. I don't know how to spell Iggy Evergreen.
It
let me see.
is YGGEVER,
There he is.
and then the green, yeah.
Alright. Alright, so thank you everyone for watching, past, present, and future.
Oh my God,
I'm gonna
that's my
send
thing.
you all over to Iggy Evergreen. Please come back next week to the new campaign, A Fox's Tale, The Wild Hunt. And also, I'm probably going to be doing some, surprise streams sometime this week. I'm not making a schedule yet because I'm still...
Any
getting set up
particular
in a
days that are
place.
vibing, so people could maybe be more close to the ground on that?
Probably Friday before my paid game, and maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. So yeah, keep an eye out on my Twitter and all that stuff for any updates of when I go live. Because I'm probably gonna do some video game streams this week, just because I haven't been, but now I have like stuff. But I don't want to make a schedule because I have a wall to build.
I've been bad, but now I'm good.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Into
Alright,
your neighborhood.
So I'm sending you all over to
Bye everyone.
Goodbye!
Tell them
Bye-bye.
that you watched a weapons deal and a beginning of an arms race.
Yeah!
This ain't a scene, it's just a
Yeah,
arms race.
Right.